I mean, if you want to upset everybody who remembers that the Kings did that. Who did they got rid of? Who did they get rid of? Because they needed.
Oh yeah, they dumped salaries. They can sign that offer sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, are we ready? Yes. Yeah.
Oh, those numbers aren't good. Unilateral.
Get them up. That's a good.
There's peaks and valleys.
Welcome to King's Talk with Dunks and Dribble.
Oh, hey, I'm Rick Drill.
And I am, of course, Stan Dunks. We're going to be, folks at home, thank you for tuning in. Turn on the Kings game. It's on right now.
Find another screen.
Yeah, you're going to need 2 screens to enjoy this. Find another screen, start watching the Kings game, and we'll be commentating live with you.
Yeah, or you come on down to Broadway, Stab Comedy Theater.
That's right. Get off work, come on down here. It's a free show, and we're having a good time.
Stop by Del Taco.
You can stop by anywhere you want. Just don't call me late to dinner.
Hey.
That's right. And
There's also no Del Taco nearby. Sorry I said that. Don't want to get your hopes up.
Yeah, it depends on where you're coming from, ultimately.
Arden? Del Taco?
Anywhere else? Not likely.
No, I don't think there's another one.
Before we get started, I just want to point out one thing. That's a gun on the table. And if you're just tuning in now, that's a gun.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a crackerjack matchup tonight between the Bulls and the Kings. The Bulls come to this game at a strong 17-29, and the Kings are 15-29.
Ooh, they have something in common.
They suck.
Yeah, it's going rough so far, but hey, still about half the season left, actually.
That's right, and it looks like no Kings have made the All-Star game this year, but here's to hoping.
I don't think the Bull made it either. I think we were 0 for 30 on potential All-Stars between these two teams.
I think Benny the Bull might have made it.
Oh,
their mascot. He's really funny.
Chicago's hosting the All-Star games.
Oh, are they really? They need a single player.
Yeah, they're sending a bunch of people who are expecting a break to Chicago in February.
Oh,
I'm sure that would go great.
I really like our theme song at the start of the show, but I'm going to do another theme now. Feel free to join in. That's how much I've written down of it.
Alrighty.
King's Talk, and we're talking Kings. King's Talk, among other things. King's Talk, with Dunks and Dribble. King's Talk, McGriddle. King's Talk, Bulls versus Sacramento. King's Talk. Oh, the cheese is pimento. King's Talk, you do one. King's Talk, and now we're done. Damn it. I'm sure that seems like a rich vein that we can tap back into.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. It's very,
so if you want to sync up
ska.
Yeah, it's very ska. A lot of people say things are punk rock, but this show's punk rock, but it's actually very ska.
Yeah, I can hear the horns. Yeah, I can feel the skank.
Yeah, stop touching me under the table. Okay, so if you wanna line up your screen with what we're seeing a big Broadway that says Dr. Seuss How the Grinch Stole Christmas the musical with Kings v. Bulls.
Late January. Late January. That's got to be B-roll. I'm guessing.
If you're still wondering how the Grinch stole Christmas, it's too late.
It's already gone.
If you're reading this, the Grinch already stole Christmas.
At this point in the screen, you're seeing Jim Cozenmore and Katie Christensen. Saw Katie Christensen inside of a Chipotle one time. Never forget it.
What, did she do anything? Or
she ordered Chipotle. She took the last of the chicken, actually. I had to wait.
Oh, really?
I don't eat anything else.
That seems like no, wow. Not even guac is extra, but you don't need anything else.
Nope. Bowl of chicken, please. They get real fussy about it.
And please make it room temperature.
Room temperature chicken.
And it got a real thing about your food temps.
I sure do.
They're seeing a great commercial for, oh, wow, there's over 650 new Fords at Folsom Lake Ford. Looks like there's going to be some good news today.
Oh, man, I love Folsom Lake Ford. You know, Folsom Lake, not real.
Oh.
Man-made lake.
Oh, I thought you meant like it didn't exist.
Oh, no, I've been there, had a great time. But it's cement at the bottom, most of it.
You and I met, Stan Dunks and Rick Dribble. We met, we were podcasters doing a Christopher Reeves podcast. We were diving into that incident where Christopher Reeves fell off a horse called Brokeback Boys. Though we ran out of material for our show.
Yeah, it's always so far that story goes, sadly.
We did get to the bottom of it in 2 episodes. So then we watched Brokeback Mountain, and we got really into Ang Lee.
Ang Lee's amazing, an auteur.
Yes, yeah. And we said, when I'm fucked up, that's the Ang Lee. That was our thing for a while. We just said that back and forth.
Forgot about that classic catchphrase.
Right, Ang Lee just put out a movie, Gemini Man.
Ooh, I haven't seen it yet.
Gemini Man sounds like my ex-boyfriend Charles.
Ooh, we don't stand.
He was a Gemini. Anyways, Charles, Pokemon Go to sleep. He was always awake playing Pokemon Go.
Go to sleep, Charles.
So that's all I wrote down.
It's 5 o'clock. It's your bedtime, I guess.
Charles, if you're still up watching this because you can't get over it, go to sleep. Go to sleep. And I'll pause.
Take a nap. Forget all about Stan. He's not in your life anymore.
Yeah, and I'm going to keep talking, so just turn down the sound, but go to sleep.
Go to sleep, Charles.
How are you doing since our last episode? The Kings are doing poorly. They're
Very poorly.
3-17 since our last episode. That's real.
And our last episode was so good.
No
one expected it.
They won.
They pulled it out.
Yeah.
It was an amazing night, and since then, 3-17. It hasn't been great.
Bagley's come back. Fox has come back. Things have gotten progressively worse.
Been happy with Fox's aggressiveness, especially in the paint, but every other part of the team has just gone to poop.
He's been getting to the free throw line. Oh,
Remember
wow,
those
Francisco Garcia.
Oh, man. Real story. Ruined his Kings career, basically. Ball got wedged in the rim. Jumped up to tip it out. Didn't need to do it. No point. Landed on someone's foot. I think almost broke his ankle.
Just got a text from my little brothers giving me some notes.
Oh, watching the stream. Hey, if you watch the stream, pop off in the chat.
Yeah.
Facebook, Twitch, whatever you
Yeah,
watch.
pop off in the chat.
See you
Tim.
on
Don't
the chat,
text me.
right? Yeah, chat. We need activity.
Yeah.
We don't need like,
Throw an F in the chat.
We don't need personal notes.
Those metrics don't help me at all.
No, and in fact, they hurt.
They do hurt. Unfortunately, algorithm takes away any texts I get from our total score, which we'll get at the end of this. Tonight's game brought to you by BMW.
The ultimate driving machine, BMW. What's it stand for? I don't remember.
Big mechanical
Weapons.
wheels.
Wheel weapon.
Wheel weapon.
It's a badly translated German word.
Yes, wheel weapon. They have words for things we don't even have over here.
Yeah, we don't have any wheels that are also weapons.
Wheel weapon
in America.
Wheel weapon in German is dog.
Oh, change the starting lineup. Bogdan Bogdanovic in. Buddy Hield sitting.
Ooh.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, hopefully he's on the bench. Hopefully we didn't lose him.
Yeah, it'd be detrimental to our poutiness. There'd be a lot less pouting.
Bogdan getting in the game earlier, maybe traded. I've heard some talks.
Yeah,
It'd be a bad move, but
he's our most coveted player, other than Fox. I love Bogdan. I love that his name is just another part of his name.
It's very funny. It's like Jack Jackson.
Jack Jackson, great name. John Johnson.
Yeah.
I can't think of many
Chris Christopherson.
Oh yeah, classic. Will Williams.
At the risk of being insensitive, it looks like the Bulls coaches are wearing pins on their shirts, and I would speculate on what those pins mean, but I'm going to let this one be for now.
They look like little basketballs. Maybe they're just showing love for the game.
I think that's what it is. This is Basketball Awareness Month in January.
Yeah, people forget.
Especially when you're on the Bulls or the Kings, you might have forgotten that basketball is a sport and something fun to play.
Crowd looking at about 30% full.
Oh, not like here. Guys, settle down. We got the crazies in here. Yes,
Don't touch this. Here comes the Bulls. Zach LaVine. Oh, no, that's Saturansky. Never mind. Sorry.
Tomas Saturansky. Oh, 6 steps are fine.
Here comes. That's not Laurie Market, and he's out for like a month or two.
Some other
injury
guy
recently. Dedmon into the starting lineup as well. No
Dwayne Dedmon has been begging for a trade.
He wants out of this team so badly.
I haven't seen anyone want to leave Sacramento that bad since Lady Bird.
Hey, get out of town, girl.
And
Go
then
follow your dreams.
You'll call Dwayne Dedman. You'll call you with your mascara running down your eyes, and you'll miss us, your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Thaddeus Young throwing the ball out of bounds.
Oh, that's where he's playing these days.
Thad saying, I don't want to do this anymore. You have a go.
He's getting a little old for someone named Young. Dwayne Dedman, De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox far away from the basket. Is that strategic?
Yes. Harrison Barnes to the rack for 2 points.
Kings lead out to an early lead. Let's see if they give it up at any point.
The Kings are on a wild run, and I can't imagine them ever losing now.
Chicago Bulls, historic franchise in the NBA's history.
That's true.
All mainly thanks to Michael Jordan. I have a hypothetical question for you. I want to run you through it.
Okay.
Well, how would the world be different if his name was Michael Gordon?
Oh, wow.
Jordan, I think, in my mind, is a significantly cooler name.
I can't imagine Gordon Brand shoes.
Yeah, Gordon Brand. No, I can't imagine that Michael Gordon would be like feared for his competitiveness.
He gets into like a patent fight with Gordon Ramsay because Gordon already.
Jordan Ramsay. How would that be different?
He wouldn't be as mean.
Yeah,
I think he'd be
like
a lot
Jordan
cooler.
Ramsay's a little nicer.
Yeah. Maybe it'd be a better world. We wouldn't have someone with a crippling gambling addiction who wears crazy jeans all the time. Michael Gordon would be a cool guy. Would wear shorts.
Michael Gordon would cry, but not when he gets into the Hall of Fame. I don't think he'd even get into the Hall of Fame.
There'd be no crying Gordon meme, no.
I think Michael Jordan, hey, totally typical name. You have a totally great childhood. You can focus on basketball. Michael Gordon, I think at some point, just never feels cool enough to have the ego that drives him to be a good basketball player.
Michael Gordon gets cut by his high school team, famously, and accepts it.
Yeah, he's fine with
he
it.
starts doing drama, and Space Jam still gets made. It's just a different story that he stars in.
Is it a better movie?
No, there's no way it could be better, but it would be different.
Yeah.
He still meets the Looney Tunes, but in a real, like, auteur way.
Yeah, he's not like the best basketball player in the world who gets pulled out of retirement. He's like not a basketball player at all, and he gets trained for one game.
Yeah.
It's like instead of like getting him back into shape, it's like a basketball skills clinic.
Michael
But,
Gordon would be a baseball player. He would actually be a baseball player.
Yeah, he would have played. Yeah, that's right. That's
De'Aaron
right.
Fox getting to the rack, and the Kings, one of the lowest free throw shooting teams in the league, but De'Aaron Fox making it
Nails
happen.
that one. They're up 7-0. That's crazy. That's football.
Yes, this is football to me. Folks, the Super Bowl's come early.
Niners, Chiefs, who you got, Stan?
Oh, man, I got the fans. Two teams in red should be difficult to differentiate them.
Ooh.
My understanding is they're both wearing red jerseys in the game.
Really? No way.
It's my hot tip
That
from
sounds
Vegas.
horrible.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible. Well, at least whenever they look out into the crowd, they'll both think that they got a lot of fans out there.
I hope so.
It's always good to have a lot of fan support.
Definitely, and we got that here tonight.
Hey, everybody.
Calm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, bring it. Hey, stop.
I'll sign your ass cheeks after the show, sir.
Yeah, but they will
Mayor
be closed.
Mayor
Stop
Dale
that.
Steinberg, you should acquit yourself better than this.
Oh, I got a real story for you.
Okay.
All right, so
Please thank you for prefacing that with you got a real one.
medical marijuana.
Okay.
Right? A lot of pot shops opening up in Sacramento.
Blotto Potch.
Lotto pot shops. That's Michael Jordan's other name. Lots of pot shops opening in Sacramento. They have to pay a tax. There's a specific tax they have to pay towards ADA accessibility in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
Anonymous tip line. Turns out they're being overcharged.
Oh.
So blah blah blah. Finally, after like 2 months, the information comes out. Instead of being charged $8 a year, they were charged $1 a month.
Oh, wow. So that's $12 instead of
$12 of $8.
By my back of the... I'll do some math on this.
Yeah.
I actually don't want to be wrong. $1 a month for a year.
Uh-huh.
And the train is leaving Sacramento going how fast?
And so this is the city of Sacramento overcharging businesses based on a law written by former state senator Darrell Steinberg.
Oh, the
No.
pro temp himself.
Back to full circle.
You know what I call a pro temp? A full-time worker.
Ooh.
Bitch.
Shout out to temp workers.
Pro tempore means something else. It's 11-2 now. This is the best the Kings have done in honestly months, and I think it's because of us.
Yeah, or maybe because
Bogdan's starting. Buddy Hield's been awful this year. Luke Walton's been trying to play him like a point guard, and it does not suit him at all.
We did the same thing to Marco Bellinelli back in the day.
Yeah, I haven't seen someone so miscast since Lakeith Stanfield in One Note.
I haven't seen that movie, but generally I think he's a good actor. What happened?
It just wasn't a good role for him, in my opinion.
Okay, well, I'll check it out. Viewer at home,
No,
don't
it
turn
wasn't
off
good. Chris Dunn getting her done. Trying to cut it to 11-4.
The NBA's biggest Larry the Cable Guy fan. Named after it. It's said that every time he misses a free throw, it's because he's chuckling.
You're thinking about what Mater's done.
One of Larry Cable Guy jokes.
It's tough. You can see him trying to keep his eye on the ball and continually think about the Cars franchise.
Mm-hmm. He keeps buying tickets for Larry Cable Guy to every game he goes. Larry Cable Guy has never picked him up and come.
That's true.
Yeah,
he leaves 2 tickets for him. Jim Boylan looks like one of my testicles. Very misshapen.
Only one, though.
Had to go to the doctor. Said it was a varicose vein.
Ooh.
Scary.
Early.
Scary. 3, no good.
Chicago
Zach
not playing
LaVine,
well.
Kings tried to sign Zach LaVine to a huge offer sheet. Thankfully, the Bulls matched it. But when you try and sign someone to an offer sheet, when the other team matches it, they sign that exact contract just for a different team. So he actually had a bunch of Sacramento-based incentives in that contract. Ooh. I know you've heard about this too.
Yeah, I remember these.
The Bulls have to keep shipping out Gunther's freezes to him now.
That's true. He has to pick a certain amount of almonds per year.
Yeah, he has to do that. That was in his contract.
Yeah.
And that was savvy by the Kings.
Yeah, but it does earn him a bonus when he does fulfill that.
He has to lead 3 Capital tours a year.
Yeah, and he's Dinger.
He is Dinger, his greatest privilege.
And that's why he refuses to help a team make the playoffs.
And that's true.
He gets too busy in the late spring and early summer.
Guys, I'm booked solid.
13-5.
13-5, and De'Aaron Fox doesn't seem to understand it's a timeout.
He
wants to keep playing.
He's wondering why somebody's not playing. All right, 4. Drive it like Mondays don't exist. What does that mean?
Did Garfield write this commercial? Stop texting me, Tim. I will do it how I'm going to do it. Okay?
What does Tim's know? I'm sorry. What does Tim's know?
Tim says mics are overlapping. What does that even mean? It's streamed on multiple
We're talking
platforms.
at the same time, Tim.
Yeah.
Not our fault.
I'm just not a good listener. God.
Me neither. That's what made our Ang Lee podcast so good.
And that's cool that there are 2 people watching this Twitch, including you. Hey. I think that's cool. I don't think that's a slam on me at all.
Hey, yeah, eat it, Tim.
Yeah,
Tim
those are big numbers for Stab Comedy Theater on Twitch. So how about you eat it, Tim?
Yeah, it's 5 p.m., Tim. Where's your viewership?
Yeah, it's 5 p.m. Margarita clock somewhere. And that's Coach Jesse on the mic. Let's give it up for Coach Jesse.
Yay!
Come on,
Coach Jesse.
Hey,
yeah.
There's been there was a flurry of comments here on Facebook.
Oh, let us hear them.
I mean, there seems to be a bidding war for your affection between Court Hansen and Sarah something. Yes, I'm going to carry that gag over from the first episode.
I remember it fondly.
Hey.
Made it to my scrapbook.
To the next episode.
Court Hansen has asked Stan Dunks to marry him and have his babies.
What's wrong with you, Court? What's going on? Seems like you're in a dark place.
Yeah, there's a cry for help, Court.
Thought college would fix it, but doesn't seem to.
Haven't met, haven't talked, like your work, though.
And in the conversation about Michael Gordon, Court suggests that Michael Gordon is a bassist in Fish.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds true.
Oh.
That sounds like he was either playing along with a bit or it's true.
Yeah.
I'm fine with either one of those scenarios.
That's a good one.
Oh, big commercial for the NBA.
We love the NBA here.
Yes.
Joel Embiid out for a few months or a few weeks, maybe a month, maybe longer. Can't quite remember because his finger went that way.
Ooh, that
Real
way.
Bad. Real bad. Look up the picture if you like barfing.
Oh, and I don't like barfing, but I have to do it at work. That's right. Since the last show where I was volunteering at Lumber Liquidators,
Forgot about Lumber Liquidators.
whipping the termites. Whoopsh,
Yeah.
whoopsh, whoopsh. I got a new job. I'm quality control at Jimmy John's,
Ooh,
which means
wonderful.
I am. I was at a Jimmy John's ordering, and they said, "Sir, you're the worst. Could you be the worst customer at every one of our stores and see how they handle it?"
Okay.
So I get to kind of free reign, go around Jimmy John's and just order how I order, and they have to deal with it. That's my job now.
And the vomiting comes in.
The vomiting comes in when they give me too many slices of bread. Two's too many for me.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm teaching the employees.
You're good to do one order and then the rest of the day. You're going to different Timmy Johns and barfing every time.
And they love it. I teach. If they can deal with me, they can deal with any. They can deal with anyone.
Yeah, that's true. Someone's made a sandwich for Stan Dunks. I can vouch for that.
Yes. How's work going for you?
Work is great. You know, last time we talked, what was I doing last time we talked?
I don't know, but I know your son is on the news now.
Oh, yeah. my son recently got hired at a local broadcast station. I don't know if they want him to claim that on this show.
Harrison Barnes to the rack.
Oh, I'm currently looking for work as a Laffy Taffy joke writer.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going pretty slowly because all my jokes are a little long for the packaging.
Right. That was the same issue with your Bazooka Joe comics, too.
Yeah.
You had real arcs
well,
for the
those were
characters.
too political, too. That was part of the problem.
Yeah, a lot of pro Ralph Nader stuff.
Hey, you know what? Third party sounds like another excuse for fun.
Hey, I hear party. I'm in.
Hey, punch.
Harrison Barnes to the rack for 2.
Oh, the $30 million. I don't remember how much his contract is worth. It's too much, though.
More than I make in a week. Tiny Tacos time.
I would be really surprised if you made more than $30 million out a week as a taste tester. Or not a taste tester, a quality assurance.
It's
man.
rare I get it to my mouth. It's
Yeah.
very rare.
So the fact the volume of bread isn't what makes you barf. It's like seeing a second piece of bread.
Which they have a lot of. It's
They
hard.
got all bread at Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh. Confusing him.
Here's Kobe White.
He keeps asking the ref, like, where do I know you from? I know it's somewhere. He's like,
Yeah.
it's here now. I'm a ref. I've done basketball games before. And Darren's like, that's not it. Were
Little
you in
jump between 2 point guards.
were you-
Hey!
Were you in Dragon Ball Z?
No, the Bulls almost lost that one. They
Col-
knew it was coming. They almost lost it anyway.
Colby White, yeah, they seem very surprised by a jump ball. Not great basketball tonight, but we're having a great time.
I mean, Kings are doing fine, on pace for about 30 points in a quarter.
Oh,
We're okay with that. Also on pace for
Oh.
giving up 14.
Oh.
Zach LaVine
Oh my
swatted
God.
by Deadman.
Dwayne Deadman says, you're dead now, man.
Hey.
Nemanja Bjelica.
Might be Elitza. The Sacramento, this is true. I read this in a Zach Lowe article today.
Oh.
Nemanja Bjelica, when he has the ball in the post on a Kings possession, the Kings have the second best scoring rate of any single player post possession in the league.
And that's true, and the Kings know that, and they feel it's unfair, which is why they rarely do it.
Yeah, they don't do it very often.
Dwayne Deadman with another block. God, does he want to get traded?
Yeah, he's trying to prove that he is worth being on another team that he might be able to help win.
He's a good
that
player.
ship has sailed here, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's a good player if they would use him right.
I
but
wanted
they
him
won't.
so badly.
Yeah, it was-
Loved him.
love the sighting.
Loved it. Also, as I'm ambivalent about Corey Joseph, don't like a 2 first name man.
Kojo. Roof.
Kojo and the Dojo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sipping
man.
on SoCo.
SoCo. Southern Comfort.
Oh, yeah. I
Buddy
don't-
Healed into there. Speaking of Southern Comfort, down south.
Yeah, the Bahamas.
Bahamas. It's,
As we know is the South.
Yeah, Buddy Healed into the game. Bogdan Bogdanovic down. Let's mark it down.
Yeah, 17-7 right now.
10 with Buddy Healed not in the game. Are you gonna guess that lead has expanded, shrunk?
It's gonna shrink like my stomach after eggnog went out of stores.
Oh, I forgot about the eggnog. Are you doing okay?
Not really.
No eggnog, and you have to look at bread all the time.
Let's see what
worried about you.
That's true. Let's see what Buddy Hield's injection of
Ooh.
not being able to dribble the ball and not playing defense does for the Kings.
De'Aaron Fox having a real tough time today. On
Talking
the
to the
ground
ref
a lot.
again.
Where do I know you from? You keep saying there's Luke Walton,
Luke Walton's tie does not match his shirt, but that ain't my problem.
and neither does his strategy with the roster makeup of the Kings.
Oh,
De'Aaron Fox inbounding the ball because I don't
Nemanja.
know. He's the shortest player on the court. He's also our fastest, easiest to get the ball to in a pinch. Go ahead and have him
Oh.
throw the inbound. All right, Nemanja Bjelica taking the inbound pass. Here comes De'Aaron Fox up the court, guarded by Chris Dunn, I think, still. Buddy Hield off the curl screen.
Buddy Hield for
Shoot.
3.
No
No
good.
good.
Shooting down this season also.
Both-
Attitude up.
Both teams are 0 for 8 from 3 collectively together. Bulls are 0 for 6, Kings are 0 for 2.
Really? I didn't
Yep.
even see that.
Oh, I've been counting since they showed it. And the lead has already
You're a really
gone from
talented
17 to 11.
The fasting can really do a lot for the mind.
Yeah, I'm on some Rain Man shit.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is like, I hate you, bro. I hate how much I love you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, settle down, dude.
That's how we feel about Tim here. Tim! Tim.
Tim has stopped texting me. Hopefully he's going off in the chat. Commercial for Honda and the houses have eyes?
Ooh, it's the sequel to The Hills. Oh,
Yeah, it's a sequel to the TV show The Hills.
The Hills. Oh, man. That's some hot cocoa with some marshmallows and cream.
Collision mitigation braking system.
I love your robot voice. So get down to Honda, buy yourself a rainbow car.
Wow,
Mario
only
Kart time.
$249. Okay.
Hey, I'll do that. All right, we'll see a commercial for basketball.
Uh-oh,
No, it's
what?
soccer hockey.
Uh-oh,
The
soccer hockey.
classic Old Spice. If you got deodorant needs, we got a man wearing not a shirt who'd like to talk to you.
And this guy from the commercial. Two separate
Two
guys.
separate guys, both selling Old Spice deodorant. That's a long tube horn.
How are you guys feeling in here tonight?
How's things going?
How's your work week?
How's your love life?
Well, yeah, it is good that it's the weekend.
Yeah.
No, no. Actually, I don't know if the mic's picking you guys up, but yeah, I'll just relay what you said.
Mm-hmm.
They said that they're going to the movies later and they're excited about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff being shown right now. Thing I'm most looking forward to. 3, 2, 1, Cats!
Oh, I was supposed to guess what you're looking forward to. Okay.
No, we're
Give it
both
to me
looking
again.
forward
Give
to
it to me. Give it to
3,
me.
2, 1,
Sonic the
Cat!
Hedgehog. Damn it.
Oh, that is coming out, too. That's
On Valentine's Day.
anthropomorphic double feature for you. Cats and Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's where if I had someone in special in my life, that's where we'd be going on Valentine's Day. That's when Sonic the Hedgehog
I
comes
want to
out.
know, Cats and or Sonic the Hedgehog, is it just Sonic? Or are we also going to see Tails and Knuckles and Big the Cat?
I would be
Shadow.
It would be good.
I know we're seeing Robotnik. I've never played a Sonic game, by the way.
Really?
No.
Just big into the lore.
Yeah, big into the lore. The culture has really pervaded my life.
Chaos Emeralds. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be cool if they changed Sonic's design but kept like Knuckles. The other one's fucked up.
That would be awesome. That would be especially good because they kind of all suck as characters. They're not great. The whole franchise really had a lot of trouble with coherent narratives. But hey, I've never designed a video game universe based around a hedgehog that likes rings.
Not yet.
Not the greatest way to start.
Yeah. That was a good first idea. That was a good first draft. Maybe they could have moved on from that instead of building the whole game.
Yeah. The worst. I mean, you get stuck in these narratives. How did Mario do it? All they had was an Italian man trying to beat up a monkey.
That's good stuff, though. That's a universal. That's like Hero's Journey shit.
That is true.
Hey,
Come on in.
Another
Join the-
person
join-
in.
join
You can
the
find a
masses.
seat. Yeah, stand up, please.
Harrison Barnes.
Anthony Tolliver in the game.
Oh, forgot about him. Loves Jesus, I think.
So does Harrison Barnes.
He does.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, now they have two people on the team with something in common.
The
Something
Holy Trinity. Tolliver, Barnes, and Rick Dribble.
Rick, yeah, I forgot. Very religious.
That's you.
Yeah. And here comes Buddy Hield. Nice around the
point,
back.
point guard, Buddy Hield almost dropped the ball.
Anthony Tolliver out top of the key. He's a
Oh,
good
why
three-point
not?
shooter. And
Oh, that's why not.
that was why not. Hey, that's fine. Kobe White, point guard, one of the worst or least common passers. It just doesn't pass. Not an often passer.
Something you want out of a point guard for sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Has been a struggle so far. Someone's making
Splash.
threes, not the Kings.
So
hey,
there are-
Kings, supposed best three-point shooter, Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield into the game. Chicago Bulls making all the threes.
There are 5 Bulls logos on the court. It's like we get it, right?
Yeah. How many
Come on, guys.
do you
Yeah,
need?
we get it.
We get it. I think.
Oh.
Ooh, that's not good. Buddy Hield hustling back though. Hurt him.
Oh.
Oh, didn't even touch him.
So it was 17-7 when Buddy Hield came in the game, and it is 19-16 now.
Yeah, those of you
in
tuning
less
in
than
late,
2 minutes. In less than 2 minutes.
tuning in late, Buddy Hield did not start the game for the first time this season, and it went really well while he wasn't playing.
If anyone's wondering where these numbers are going, I'm doing some beautiful mind stuff.
Yeah, beautiful mind. Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe much? Another steal. Turnover by Buddy Hield.
But
oh,
the
to rack.
defense. Oh, he fouled him. Well,
And
hey,
if you don't like that, you don't like dunks and dribble.
And
And
that's
that's okay.
understandable if anything. Cristiano Felicio from Brazil, I believe.
Felicio.
Felicio. Remember Remember Hook?
Yes, I do remember him in Hook.
How would that movie be different if his name was Felicio?
Well, he was in it, right? Wasn't Felicio?
No, it was Rufio.
No, I know. Felicio was in it, though, in another role.
Oh, that's right.
I'm trying to think of a different guy that wasn't Robin Williams or...
Remember the parrot?
Yes, that was Cristiano Felicio.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on in Brazil? All those soccer guys got one name. Must be pretty tough when they're calling for a sandwich at the shop or something.
Yeah,
like,
Chicharito.
I'm Ronaldo. Like Ronaldo who?
Yeah, good point.
Thank
Messi?
you.
Messi? No, I'd
Messi
like my sandwich neat, please.
Yeah. Speaking of sandwiches, Bulls are on a 13-4 run since Buddy Hield's gotten in the game.
We'd really like to see any momentum here.
Harry's in the game. The Kings decided to decline his option and instead just put in all the effort and then lose him to another team.
Yeah, I mean, he's gone after this year. It's basically a fact. That's sad, but, we move on.
You know whose option they picked up is Georgios Papagiannis.
Ooh.
That's true. And then they had to cut him and pay him, but they wouldn't do that for Harry.
7'3", 400 pounds, made of nothing but baklava
and dreams.
And hey, that's Greek mythology there, man.
That is true. Zeus was a lot of baklava and a little bit of swan.
Oh, someone's fouled there. Tough to tell. Sound's not on.
We're doing it, so we can tell you it was a foul.
Well,
Get Bazemore in the game. I wish he would baze less. It's an old Macklemore joke.
Oh, man. Ben McLemore currently on the Houston Rockets playing better than he ever did for the Kings.
That's true. He's like legitimately playing for them. They're going to make the playoffs.
Being asked to do less than he ever was
Kojo,
for us.
roof.
Turns out when you find a player's abilities and you don't ask them to do much more than that, you maximize their effort.
And it seems like there's a real weight off him now that he doesn't have to do the Pizza Guys commercials anymore.
Yeah, those are pretty mentally taxing work. Really put his all into that.
Oh.
Kobe White.
Tried to pass it.
Still learning. That's okay.
He's confused too.
I'd love to just get him and Marvin Bagley on the same team.
Yes, that would be terrific.
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina guy, Duke guy who do not know how to play a team game.
Neither of them love to pass. Marvin Bagley's sitting out tonight, sore left foot, I believe.
And I hope that the 10 games he's played this year have been good for him because it's been bad for us.
Yeah, not great.
Demonstrably worse in the course
for
with
a
him.
better second half there.
Colby.
Kobe White, not a big passer, but he'll shoot the dang ball.
Pass it through the bucket.
Yeah.
And again, we have Buddy Hield bringing the ball up. Why? Corey Joseph's on the floor.
Corey
he
Joseph
cannot
is a
shoot.
legitimate point guard. Hard screen by Dane Dedmon, though. Buddy
Oh, my
Hield,
God.
What was that? Hey, man. If you get fouled, it doesn't count how ugly everything about it looked. Chandler Hutchinson, he's not white. Name's Chandler Hutchinson, somehow not white. Just felt that was weird. Buddy Hield, the three-point percentage, normal for most people, but just bad
for him. Yeah.
Bad for him. 2-point percentage, pretty inexcusable.
Oh, and we got an ad up for Kings season tickets. They're selling out, folks.
Oh yeah,
3-19 in their last 22
Buddy
games.
Hield, De'Aaron Fox, Rashawn Holmes.
Oh, we got a young child with apple juice. Oh, and he spilled something on his shirt. I hope that child is okay.
Yeah.
Those harsh Chicago winters have led him to do anything to act out against his father, and he's supporting the Kings tonight purely out of spite.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I was going to say earlier, and I messed it up. There was Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox, and Marvin Bagley on the screen. What's it called? Marry, fuck, kill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck, marry,
I'm going
kill.
to kill Marvin Bagley outside of
man.
this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just something. And there is a gun on the table. For folks just tuning in, there is a gun.
Yep.
I'm going to marry De'Aaron Fox because he's a streamer. He's a gamer, and I can deal with that.
Yeah,
I know.
Play some Call of Duty.
I can send him to the man cave. I can turn on Paddington or do whatever I want to do. I know we'll be chill. And then I guess I got to fuck Buddy Hield into playing better.
Yeah. Something's got to motivate him, man.
I say, you want this again, you better start shooting. What about you? Marry, fuck, kill.
I think I marry Buddy. I think I'm a fixer.
Yeah.
Can't help myself. I'm a fixer. I think I fuck Bagley because he is a great rapper. And honestly, nothing's ever gotten me going more. And then I unfortunately killed De'Aaron Fox. Just too small.
Oh.
Just too small.
He's too fast.
He's too fast. I wouldn't be able to get him in the bed. He's too fast.
He'd see you shoot him. He'd turn around and he'd say, "The bullet's coming at me. I'm running the other way." And
Ooh, charge from Chandler Hutchinson.
so
or
he's
no,
running the
someone
other
else.
way from the bullet. The bullet's chasing him. He's
Yeah.
faster than the bullet. He
He
comes
is-
all the way back around. He punches you in the back of the head. That's what I imagine.
That's a nightmare. That's what I dream about often. Buddy Healed.
Oh!
Off the back of the rim.
29-21. The Kings have a lead that will not be surmounted.
I mean, to this point, they have not given up the lead. Proud of them for that.
The best quarter they've played in their history
Yeah.
since Omaha.
True. When I
say.
was a child, they gave up, I believe, 72 points in the first half to the Dallas Mavericks, like Dirk Nowitzki,
And
and
when
I legitimately cried.
when I was an adult, they did the same thing to Klay Thompson in one quarter
Oh, that's right, like 31 points.
on 8 dribbles.
I didn't cry that time, but it was only because I'm too old.
You were crossfaded.
Oh,
You
that's
crazy,
true.
man.
Classic Cameron. Or Rick dribble.
Going through an identity crisis right now.
Well, it's because I'm not faded.
The Bulls GM's name is Gar Foreman.
Really?
Yeah, Gar.
Gar Foreman.
Yeah.
Fun thing I like to do, mix up the first consonants.
So Far Gorman.
Far Gorman.
That's a spoonerism, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Jekyll Morden.
Geikel Morton.
Geikel Morden. Bad.
Yeah.
Fierin Docs.
Fear Docs.
Don't put your personal information online.
Yeah, we'll dox you.
Yeah. We'll
And then
dox
we'll finesse and fear you. Huddy Beald.
Huddy that's cute.
This seems like an Ally McBeal type character.
Barvin Magley.
Barvin is very good. Barvin might be a good character name for my son who does sketch comedy.
Write that
Barrison Harns.
down. Not good. Not good.
Bamanya Neelixa. Neelixa sounds almost racist.
Yeah.
Jory Kosiv.
Ooh.
That sounds like a place.
Yeah. That does sound slightly Slavic.
Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's a
Hey, love when that
good one.
happens.
Should probably end with that one. But,
But I
I'm
got
gonna
one
keep
more.
going.
Got one more for you.
Oh, Fogey Yarrow?
No.
Dwayne Dedman?
Wook Lawton.
Oh.
Hey.
Justin James. Oh, wow. We have 3 that don't go. That's good.
Mm.
Bent Casemore.
We got to get those numbers up. We got to get those numbers up.
We'll
More,
get those numbers up.
more names that start start with the same letter.
Bent Casemore, I like.
Ben Casemore, good. Dwayne Dedman.
Guile
or Dane Dwedman.
Guile Kai.
Guile Kai, not good.
Kyle Guy we got on a 2-way contract. You know, I had a 2-way in college.
Mm.
It was crazy. I was
Yeah.
experimenting with some stuff.
Yeah, it was a dark period for you. I'm
Yeah.
glad you passed that.
Yep, no more sex. Just focused on Jimmy John's and working hard.
Yeah, for those of you tuning in late, no longer a volunteer at Lumber Liquidators.
No longer whipping the termites.
No,
Whoopsh, whoopsh, whoopsh.
Nope. Now quality tester, quality assurance at Jimmy
At
John's.
Jimmy John's, yes, that's true. I go into the Jimmy John's. I'm the worst customer they've ever had. So if they can handle me, they can handle anyone.
That's true. He's pretty bad. And that's even when he's not doing it on purpose. Just a fussy man.
Who's this Kirk Heinrich looking motherfucker wearing 51?
Oh, not sure. It's not s-
Ryan Arcia Cadandono
Oh.
from Villanova. Oh my God!
Harry Giles.
Woohoo! And that is why we watch, folks.
That we're enjoying the time we have with him.
Yes.
He is gone.
Yes.
We did not extend his contract.
Man,
Ew,
I
buddy,
can't wait
he'll-
to see a replay of that.
No. That's
haven't-
all you'll have left in about 4 months.
I haven't seen something get slammed shut that hard since after I stopped doing 2-ways in college.
Yeah. They never ended well.
Oh.
Part of the reason you needed to move past it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Can't wait to see a replay. Boy, I can't wait for a stoppage and play. Please make this. Oh, boy, and it's just a running game, huh? Never going to get my replay.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Corey Joseph running to the backcourt.
Demands the ball from Buddy Hield. So stop what you're
I
doing.
think he shoved Buddy Hield off the ball there.
Buddy
And
got
Buddy's
it
got it back.
Oh, to
Oh!
Giles. Little trickeration. Love how much the
Isn't
ball
number
is-
20 a fun player you'd love to see more
I
of?
love Harry Giles.
Vlade
Good Twitter
disagrees.
presence.
Yes.
The other day, on Instagram the other day, Eric Armstead, Sacramento native, 49er.
So this is something, and I have an Armstead story when you're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Eric Armstead, he's got his own custom Kings jersey. Says, when can I sign a 10-day contract? And he tags Vivek Ranadive. Shouts out. And somebody comments tagging Harry Giles and says, this big guy's going to take all your minutes. Harry Giles replies, I ain't got any. That really happened.
That's very
I tried
funny.
to screenshot it, and I think he deleted it.
You tried to screenshot and you missed.
Yeah.
You kept getting other comments.
I was like, is this real? And I was like, I should get a screenshot of this. And it was gone. All right,
Yeah.
Eric Armstead, let him
Yeah, so
fire.
Eric Armstead went to Pleasant Grove,
Mhm.
and how am I going to say this? Oh, my son played football against him.
Oh,
And the only time my son was on ESPN
Mhm.
was when Eric Armstead had his signing day. He was choosing between Alabama, Oregon, and some other schools. 5-star prospect.
Chose Oregon.
And I was on, or my son was on ESPN in his highlight tape twice, getting pancake blocked by Eric Armstead.
What position did your son play?
My son was a defensive lineman. It was
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and my
Not
son
someone I
my
would
son
think
was
of who
second
played-
team all league, but there was a vast gap in between the skill levels of him and Eric Armstead.
Your son, not someone I would picture in the trenches. I don't know why.
Hey, he's got a lover's heart, but basically a play where he not only pancake blocked my son, but the runner was going back and forth down the field, really long run, like doubling back. It just laid on my son for maybe 15 seconds, which is so long in a football game. And
Yeah, why do that?
they
Why
showed
do
the whole clip, and the people on ESPN were laughing, having a good time, and my son felt good. But now the clip's not on YouTube, and it pisses my son off.
that? Yeah, that's the claim to fame, right? You know, you should check huddle.com.
Yeah, Huddle wasn't the thing
HUDL.
back then. It was Max Preps back then,
Max
baby.
Pro, okay, all right.
Oh,
All right, Buddy Hield, big rebound.
why does he bring the ball up?
No, he doesn't even consider the
Oh
fact
my
that
God.
he shouldn't. Every pass is like a car crash about to happen, and then it almost does, or it doesn't. Who knows? It
Ben-
doesn't always happen. Every Buddy Hield pass is not horrible.
Ben Casemore had an open path to the rim and turned his body completely away.
Anthony Oliver, though.
Tanthony.
That's the new queer eye for the straight guy, man.
Yes, Tanthony.
It's Anthony Franz. Corey Joseph, you saw him on the ground there. What did you think was going to happen?
I like the one queer-eyed guy who just tells him to get avocados or whatever.
Yeah.
Anthony.
I mean, I don't remember all their names.
We got Anthony. We got JVG. We got
Tan.
Tan. We got two more. Who are
Backup
they?
mustache.
Yeah. This one's it's run its course.
They never seem to last long.
I'm sweating a little bit in the jersey and the suit and all that
Yeah.
under these bright lights, but we do it all for you guys. Hey,
Do it for you.
hey,
Want you to be able
hey,
to see
hey.
right. Yeah, last time, didn't wear a suit. Really got classed up by Stan. This time, came back with a vengeance.
Yes, you did.
See a lot of people wearing this exact outfit at King's Game. Always thought it looked baller as hell.
I like it. I like it when executives come from downtown and say, "Oh, I'll put on my jersey, but I'll keep on my suit coat." Oh,
I got
good
my
luck, Kings.
I'm fun, but the voice changes with the curlier,
Oh,
the curlier the mustache. That's all we got to say about that.
The Villanova boy, Archie Aderno.
Archie.
Yeah,
Archie
Archie,
Diacono.
Archie.
Archie Diacono. That's how you actually say it.
Yeah.
I was like, he doesn't look
Tomato,
Hispanic. I
tomato.
don't know why you're announcing it that way. It's Archie
Yeah,
Diacono.
that's famously my Hispanic voice. Arrivederci. Tostada.
All right. That's not Buddy Hield bringing it up. Let's see if
Cujo.
that's better. Oh, because Buddy Hield is out of the game. That's good. Okay.
Oh, yeah. And we're back in
Bogdan.
business. Bogdanovich.
Ooh, in and out.
Dwayne. Grown man rebounds.
Yeah, Kobe White, get out of here. You're not big enough for that. And you never will be. You're done growing. You're an adult.
Deadmon, don't tell tale.
No.
He's pretty tight-lipped about his teammates cheating on their wives.
I'm a pretty big fan of Dwayne's new video game, Deadmon's C.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that what that
Deadmon
game's called?
C.
Is that what that game's called?
I think
Dead
it's
Man's
like Death Stranding. Is that what we're thinking
no,
of?
it's a pirate. It's an online pirate game.
Oh, yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, yeah. Starring Johnny
Lego
Depp.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Online, you can play with your friends. It's tough though.
When do you think Johnny Depp will stop going by Johnny?
I don't know.
pretty
He's
old
getting,
now.
getting old for it, but hey, he's getting old for a lot of things that he keeps doing.
Get out of the chocolate factory, Johnny. We need you.
Luke Walton upset that he still has to do this.
Yeah,
He's
upset.
tried his best to
He'll
quit.
Get fired, yeah.
Oh, Archie Diacono off the front rim.
From the boot of Italy.
And Chidiacono. Oh, all right. Here comes Kent Bazemore. Kent Bazemore, before being
my
playing with
God.
the Kings, he was with the Portland Trail Blazers. Before he was with Portland Trail Blazers with the
Atlanta
Hawks.
Hawks.
Before that, I think was the Golden State Warriors. Am I right?
I don't know. I just know him
But
from the
back
Hawks.
in the day, before their successes.
Yeah.
But not the best shooter historically. Honestly, can't quite remember any of his plus skills.
Doesn't have any. That trade
No.
was a wash.
That makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
We got 2 second-round picks out of it.
Yeah,
Oh my
traded
God.
away Trevor Ariza, who immediately had his best game of the season. Classic Kings, always happens. Also traded away Caleb Swanigan,
Who we traded, who we got from Portland.
they decided they missed him.
And they got Scal, who's been
They're
producing for them.
They're swanning again.
Yeah.
And then traded away
Yes,
Wenyen
they
Gabriel.
are swanning again.
Yeah, Caleb Swanigan. He's so
Yeah.
good, you just want to swan again.
Yeah, Wayne and Gabriel, who I famously said was the most handsome Kings on the last
Yeah,
show.
already gone.
Who's
Who's the new most handsome king?
Well, I heard that it affected team chemistry, and they
Yeah, people got pretty upset.
yes, they had to ship him out. He
Yeah.
became a locker room cancer.
Yeah, tied game.
Tie game.
33-33. Shout out to Larry Bird.
Larry, thanks for watching.
He always watches. Number one
Oh my
fan.
God,
Oh, that was a blocking foul. Go Barrison.
Barrison,
Go
Harns, go Barrison,
Go Barrison.
go
Hey.
Barrison. Hey,
We're in the windy
bust
city.
down. Oh, there's that block again. Finally.
Yeah,
Whoa.
It took him a while. He did it with a closed hand. You gotta think that hurts.
Yeah, that's mean. Punch the ball. Uh-oh.
Fireworks. Is Old Navy? No, it's some. Oh, Van Housen, I'm guessing.
No, it's
Mercedes-Benz?
yeah.
No, but
Van Housen.
No, Von Housen. It's the Mercedes-Benz dealership.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think they do my dress shirts too.
Yeah, that's Van Housen.
Okay.
Van Housen. You
Van
think they would-
Hoosey.
You
Okay.
think they would talk that through?
Yeah, Van Wilder, Van Hoosen, and Von Hoosen. I have a lot of
Either
trouble.
way, get out of college, dummy.
I have a lot of trouble keeping
There
them.
it is, Von
Von
Housen
Hoosen.
Automotive Group, and we're skiing.
Oh,
Heading down the slopes.
haven't
Winter
seen that
is
much
here.
powder since New Year's.
Oh man,
Eve.
You went out skiing?
No, I just did a lot of coke.
Oh yeah. You know, you lose one bad habit 2 ways, and now you're into a new habit.
It's true.
How's your
And thank you
how's
for.
your-
Most people don't agree that 2 ways just consensual sex is a bad habit, but I appreciate you
I mean, it's-
recognizing that it's deviant behavior.
everything can be good or bad for a single person. 2
Right.
ways bad for you.
Yeah.
Bad for you.
Oh, this guy's cracking his wrist. What's he gonna get up to?
No,
He's
he's got a lot of-
stretching. This is gonna
got
be
a
a
lo-
good jerk session.
He's getting
Hey,
ready.
Lord, he about to do. Oh no!
Oh, plot twist. Hate that. Hate that.
You hate to
We're
see
just gonna ignore the rest of this commercial. conversation. Oh, go to a chiropractor
I
and
went to
ignore everything else.
I went to the chiropractor recently, and he's like, "Your back's not getting better." I was like, "What the fuck? like, I'm not doing anything.
What's wrong with your back?
Get off my back and like fix my back.
What's
it's like
wrong?
it's your fault. Don't make me feel bad."
What's wrong with your back?
When I
Stan?
go to the dentist and they make me feel bad, I get it. Like, yes,
Yeah.
I am not flossing, but I'm not like, what can I do?
Mhm.
Anyways, new tacos
Is it
from
a posture?
Taco
Is it
Bell.
a posture problem?
It's a pasta problem and a posture problem.
No.
Yeah, I keep leaning over the pot, and they say it's not going to boil if you keep washing it that way.
Yeah, and your posture's bad.
So I try and like,
quit
I try
leaning.
and like,
Stand up straight and
I
watch
try
the
and,
posture.
watch it, but like out of the corner of my eyes, so I get like some weird like postures. Like,
Oh, that's
so
not good.
wild.
That's not good. But at least it keeps your tushy warm.
It does keep my tissue. Yes, here's the pot.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me see real quick. I haven't inquired yet who we're looking at. This is a Mike Bibby jersey.
That's right, extra large.
Extra large. This is Peja Stojakovic large. Honestly, it feels like we could switch probably, I'm guessing.
We could.
I'm not...
Coach Jesse, when you get a chance, can you hit the music?
Got a little...
Harry's been in for 5 minutes, has 4 assists, more than any of our guards.
We love Harry Giles. Harry Giles, this is for you. You're seeing less hip movement because of that extra large jersey. Hi, boy. All right. Oh, I feel like your malnourishment has changed it a little bit. Oh, we're going counterclockwise. Oh, that was for the kids out there. Sorry
Thank you,
about
Coach
that thing.
Jesse.
Sorry about that thing we said during the
Yeah,
chiropractic
sorry,
commercial.
that was my apology dance. That was also for Harry.
Yeah.
Haven't loved the
multiple
Harry this
purpose.
much since Harry Potter.
If your dance doesn't have two uses, it's not a dance.
It's not a two-way.
Not a two-way. Oh, man. Hey, Coach Jesse, any activity in the chats?
I was just checking on that. I saw.
I figured you were.
Yeah,
on
we
the
saw you
other-
doing it. That's why.
Yeah,
That's why we asked.
but I hadn't quite gotten there.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. You're usually pretty good about letting us know.
That's
Yeah,
all right. I'm all
we
over the
shouldn't put
place
you on the
Maybe
today.
we
spot like
shouldn't
that.
prompt you. Yeah, maybe we should just let it happen.
No, I wanna see. There was some activity on Twitch. I'm gonna have to check the other window. Hold
All right, Nemanja Bjelica looking thick as always as he splashes that one down.
Woo woo.
He's a strong.
I can't whistle, but thank you for whistling.
Oh, I can't whistle either. Sorry, listeners at home or dogs.
The free throw line issues. Not your best graphic, guys. We could thought of a funnier name for
I
that.
know. Could have
Free throw line frights.
Charity strife.
Chills.
Go feel free to use any of these. 5 for 6 tonight, though. That's just one less than the Bulls.
So I don't know if it applied to anything that was going on, but let's see if I can make sure I get all of these numbers. A Mike 6969696969696969 gave a shout out to Grant Napier's wife, Star.
Okay, so real quick before you go on, I don't know who this person is, but I feel like they tried every iteration of 6ix9ine. They tried like Mike. Okay, that doesn't work. Mike 6ix9ine. Okay, that doesn't work. And they just went like progressively one by one by one. That's what I feel like happened.
Yeah.
Also, don't shout out Grant Napier's wife.
Yeah, Grant Napier. This is not the show for Grant Napier fans.
Yeah. We're doing this because we hate him. He makes it all about him.
He's
Not like us.
selfish.
Yeah, he's
Self-centered.
we're selfless. We just care about the Kings.
I love the Kings. But
Denzel Valentine in. It'll be
Ooh.
his day soon.
But to
Yeah,
answer
any other chat?
Any other
Sorry.
Let's see. Back
Darren
to
Fox
Facebook.
Heading, ooh,
No,
mid-ranger.
no.
Off the front. Dwayne Doe cutting.
Oh,
Pass into the
beautiful.
corner.
Hoga Bonita, the
Some
beautiful
good
game.
basketball that ends as
We
it
love
always-
that. We love the process.
Yeah, you know what?
Results will get there.
Well, yeah, we will strive for better. Archie,
Charity strive.
charity strive. Dwayne
Whoa.
Dedman tried to kick the ball. Classic strategy.
Hoga Bonita, the beautiful game.
Oh, lots of
Feliciano.
just passing the ring around the Rosie. Also ends poorly for the Bulls. Hey, two things in common here. De'Aaron Fox, back to Bogdan. In rhythm. Anytime he's in rhythm, more likely to make a shot.
BB-8.
Special for him. Oh, speaking of bald or round,
Yeah, there's another
Jim-
round boy.
Jim Boylan's
That had to
head.
feel good for Jim Boylan to see BB-8 on the big screen, see some
Yeah.
round boy representation.
Between last game and this game, Jim Boylan accused of accidentally calling, or maybe not accidentally.
that
we
was
don't know.
that was Jim Beeline.
Jim Beeline.
Yeah,
That
that's the
wasn't that?
Cavaliers coach. But you should still say it. You should
Yeah,
still
okay,
say
so
it.
Jim Beeline, not Jim Boylan. I believe they are related somehow. Too much in common. In a film session with the Cavaliers players,
Mhm.
said they were playing like thugs, and then later said, "I meant slugs," as
Yeah.
in like slow.
I didn't mean the racially insensitive thing. I meant slugs.
Yeah. Pretty much everybody doesn't believe him.
I wasn't calling you a bitch. I was saying a stitch.
Yeah,
In time.
you're
Save
making.
nine. Let's get some more Jim Beeline excuses going on.
I wasn't calling you an idiot. I was calling you a idiot. Don't you know that that game from Jackbox? I was saying I wanted to play some idiots. Shout out to Jackbox.
I wasn't calling you a fucking cocksucker. I was calling you a freaking cocksucker.
Yeah,
Settle
I would never
down.
say fucking. It's not cool.
Whoa, man cave giveaway. Wait a second, bits over.
Yeah, we got
Engage, kegerator,
Kegerator?
bar sets, 75-inch flat
Wow, this
screen.
looks amazing.
What company is this even for? Or is this just someone paying their own money?
Oh, it all makes sense. Hard Rock Hotel and Casino left Sacramento. Now they're back. Why'd you leave? Remember that old Hard Rock location with the guitar, everything?
Yeah, I think they
The
have
old
guitars at
downtown-
most of them.
No, but the big guitar statues outside of the old downtown mall.
Oh, yeah.
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 They did some stuff to the old mall, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's just gone pretty much, besides the Macy's. Shout out to Doko.
Doko.
Kojo
where
lives
Kojo
with
lives.
some SoCo. Ho-oh. favorite
Ho-Hos.
legendary Pokemon. Sean Holmes, currently not playing, but he's still in those commercials, you know.
Yeah, our best player this year.
Yeah, Hashan roams.
Wherever Hashan may roam.
Oh, man. The Joint Chiropractic.
We don't have
Sorry
anything
again.
else to say.
Sorry again. Oh, you're looking into Chicago here. Chicago, the second city, second only to New York.
To Sacramento.
Sacramento
Oh, yeah.
in our hearts.
Yes, Sacramento, famously known as the third city.
Yes. Oh, look at there's some stats for the Kings. Fewest free throw attempts, last in free throw percentage, second in opposing free throw attempts, second in opposing free throw percentage, which like really isn't their fault. What are they going to do about that?
So this graphic's called "Looking for some changes." We can do better.
Yeah, changes.
That's fun. Come on,
lose change because they're losing a lot.
Yeah, and because we know what really happened.
Oh, De'Aaron Fox out of bounds, but it wasn't his fault.
Love if they went 9 for 11 from the free throw stripe.
Oh man, never forget this game.
Playing in the United Center tonight. My favorite airline.
Ooh, but I don't know much about United.
I was joking. They're bad.
Oh, yeah.
That was the whole joke.
What's a good airline? I've never heard of one.
Oh,
De'Aaron
big
Fox jumping
steal.
in. And the
Girl.
dunk.
Oh,
Oh, hey, watch out, De'Aaron. Don't hurt yourself.
And then he busts down afterwards.
Busted down, Tatiana. Foxiana.
Foxiana.
Bust down, Foxiana. We want to see you bust it.
Swiper, the fox. Swiper, yes, swiping.
He stole the ball.
And
Sorry,
he
Dora.
dunked it. We'll be talking about this for the next couple minutes. So
Yeah.
what happened was he took the ball and he dunked it.
Yeah, it was a lazy pass. Yeah.
Oh, another steal.
De'Aaron Fox is thieving the ball right
we
now.
can't lose.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Oh, you were a little too late.
And if you listened earlier, Rick Dribbles identified that as the Kings' best option inside. Nemanja Bjelica.
Bjelica, 11-point lead for the Kings, largest of the night.
28 points in the paint.
Ooh, who needs free throws at that point? De'Aaron
I
Fox is getting a little greedy. He wants the ball in his hands all the time. Thinks he has a right to it.
I haven't seen so many points. No, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
The Crocker Art Museum has paint.
Oh, man. Almost free museum day. I cannot lowly recommend it enough. I've been to Crocker only one time. It was during Free Museum Day. It was a miserable experience.
I like that it's still in your calendar, though.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you got to remember all your worst moments.
That's true.
That's what humbles you. Seriously, though, don't go anywhere on Free Museum Day. Just pay another day. There will be no one there. It'll be better for you.
Yeah.
Free Museum Day, everyone's there. There's children crying. You can't accept anything in your soul or your spirit while you look at these Norman Rockwell paintings. That's what was there last time. Classic Americana stuff.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I don't know if the Kings are playing on Museum Day or when it even is, but I guarantee you we'll do a Kings Talk then.
Yeah, Free
So hang
Museum
out
Day,
with us.
special edition of King's Talk.
Yeah.
We'll give you something else to do besides be miserable while looking at art.
Maybe we can all watch cartoons.
That
together or
couldn't be in
something.
San Francisco. Bogdan to the rim.
Oh.
All over Denzel Valentine. Also coming up Valentine's Day.
Yes, that's what I meant earlier.
Yeah, you have to work, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Sandwiches don't stop.
Oh, that's true. Yes, I was remembering. Remembering work.
Oh, man. And I forgot what I said I'm doing for work right now.
Right now, you said that your son has a job with a news agency, but you can't say what.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But what
they
are
don't
you
wanna
up
be attacked.
to?
I can't remember. I said a thing. I said a thing.
That's fine. People sound off in the chat.
Just
They'll
pop
let us
off in
know.
the chat if you remember what I said I'd do
and,
for a living.
and put an F in there. Please pay some respect.
Yeah, please
throw an F in the chat.
pay some respects for my ability to play a character. Bogdan, delivery of the game. Pizza Hut. Was that Pizza Hut or Pizza Guys?
So it looks like Kent Bazemore's got what, a rubber band in his arms on the bench. He's
It was
working
Pizza
out.
Hut. What happened to Pizza Guys? We're Pizza Guys exclusive here. This is ridiculous.
This is
No one out
ridiculous.
pizzas the Hut. Jabba. 8 points, 6 assists, 2 steals for De'Aaron Fox. Those are pretty good numbers. 9 points now. Justin James saying,
excited.
"Let's go,
Let's go.
let's go." Talking out of the side of his mouth like Greta Van Susteren. And if you ever noticed,
I was scared when you said Greta. I thought it was gonna be
Greta
Thunberg. I was
Greta
like, oh, no.
Thunberg. Hey, shout out to teen activists everywhere.
And
I
thanks
wish
for watching, Greta. We
I wish
appreciate you
I had
tuning in.
been more globally minded when I was that age, but I wasn't.
The Bulls 4 for 18 from 3, and they're gonna keep shooting them.
Yeah, hey man, put them up. Some of them go down. Not enough to win more games though, which is what
4
they're
for 18.
trying to do.
I legitimately feel like I could go 4 for 18, and I haven't touched a basketball in years.
You haven't. Come play some pickup. It's fun.
I touch one now.
Oh hey. Oh, you made De'Aaron miss. Strangled him.
Sorry. Oh, I touched his
See,
titty.
he's like,
I
you
touched his titty.
You touched his titty. Hey, you did say you would marry him. At
That's
some point when you're married to
true.
someone, you touch titty.
That's true.
Yeah.
At some point when you get married, you touch titty. Okay, you may now kiss the bride.
He's really upset. He's saying some invisible man.
He's
touched
saying,
my
"Who
titty."
are you?"
Who touched my titty?
Listen, I got 2 questions. Who are you?
Buddy
And who
Hield.
touched the titty?
Buddy Hield in the game for the last 2 minutes. Sorry I cut you off. a
That's
little bit there.
okay.
You're
No, I've
talking
been doing
about
it all
titty.
game. Harrison Barnes picking up full court for some reason.
No, hey man, you got those legs. You want to use them.
You got those legs. You want to use them.
Buddy Hield covering probably their best perimeter threat. I'm sure that'll go well. Oh, big corner pass,
Oh,
and
terrible
Zach
pass.
Levine's open into the. Ooh, but the play didn't count. Zach Levine, I'm glad you're not on our team. All right, Jim Boylan. God,
He's boiling over with rage.
Yeah, cube ball man.
He's saying, "Where's your pin? Where's your basketball awareness pin?"
Yeah,
I'm wearing it. Why aren't you aware? I'm sick of it.
he's so upset. He's so upset. He does get very upset very fast when he notices people not being down for his
Corey
causes.
Joseph, please pass the ball.
Yeah, but the longer you have the
There
ball in
we
your
go.
hand, not the better. Harrison Barnes with a post up, going to where everyone knew he was going. Still got it in, but it didn't count.
That's okay.
Was it 3 in the key? I don't
Travel.
know. Travel?
Yeah, and he'll do it again. Boy, that beard's coming in rough.
Oh, hey, you just let it grow and you never think about it.
Let
That's
it
that's the Rig
grow.
Dribble motto.
Let it grow.
Oh, I forgot. Big Frozen fans.
That's right, and we'll never see Frozen 2. Leave
No.
it alone.
No.
Good enough as it was.
So the America's got a bad case of sequelitis. Tired of it.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's on the ground. Harrison Barnes, are you doing okay? You just upset.
I don't want to play anymore.
Hey, I don't blame you. Dead air. Too much dead air. We're
So
trying to figure
are
out
we
what
to
was
believe
happening.
that's a foul?
I don't know what
sir?
happened. When I was young, I was told that if someone's holding the ball, slapping their hand that holds the ball, that counts as ball.
Yes, that's right. Any part of them that's touching the ball is part of the ball.
Yeah, but now doesn't seem like that applies anymore.
Now
Don't
when I kick
understand.
someone in the shins, they don't like it.
Speaking of upcoming schedule, February 28th is the next day that we are back. Kings Talk fans.
Yeah, but if we keep blowing up like this, we might have to do one sooner.
Yeah, who knows?
And thanks for being here, guys.
February 28th. Put it in your calendars now. We don't sell tickets, but show up early. Get yourself a seat. Jack in the Box. How do you feel about those little tacos?
Tiny Tacos, the official food sponsor of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
If you spoonerize that, still Tiny Tacos. Made for Martin. Cutting some wood with his wife, I'm guessing. I don't want to presume. Truck's outside. Broken windshield. What do you do?
His wife's mad. You haven't cut enough wood for me yet.
Oh, man.
Smashed his thing. Oh, well, it's a no.
Do you remember the Safe Light commercial that SNL made
Uh-huh.
with Beck Bennett?
It's funnier to me now that they got in trouble for it.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen this, it's hard to find. So these days,
Because they tried to erase it from the internet, but they did it.
They did. But they did for all the official places. You can find it, Vimeo, whatnot. Safe Light commercial. Beck Bennett, bald like Jim Boylan.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa Villaseñor's like a teenage basketball player.
Right.
15, 16, going to a game. They're going to be late because their windshield broke. Oh, no. A.D. Bryant calls Safe Light. Beck Bennett shows up, fixes the window, and says, hey, have a good game or whatever. And Melissa Villaseñor,
Which is like, at this point, it is exactly like the real commercial.
Yeah. And then the next beat, oh, no, the window's broken again. What happened? Comes, fixes it again, asks, more questions.
About the daughter.
Like holds them hostage a little bit socially. And it gets a little weird. And then, oh, no, the window's broken again. And it gets weird. I don't want to give away too much more. Look it up. Beck Bennett, Safe Light, SNL.
Memorable.
Blah, blah. Memorable.
It's very memorable.
I'll never forget. I love it so much. Go there. If you're doing comedy, go there. Harrison Barnes, speaking of going there,
He did.
he did.
So the Bulls jersey sponsor is Zenny. What is that?
I don't know. What is Zenny?
I don't know. Everyone keeps calling you a Zaddy.
Yeah. Well, it's the ambiance I give off in this jacket with a jersey underneath. Buddy Hield on the ground. He has hallucinations where he thinks there's a slip and slide in front of him. Just dives right onto it.
Yeah.
But it's always
tough.
hard. It's always hard.
I saw him on J Street crossing the street.
Yeah.
He got
Right in the middle,
got a
gravel in
bunch
his
of
face.
strawberries. Yeah.
dropped all his strawberries right in the middle of J Street.
He dropped his strawberries
Worst
and he got
street you could
and
drop
he got
strawberries
Yeah.
Oh.
If you're gonna drop a street if you're gonna drop strawberries on a street in Sacramento, which sounds like doing drugs,
Yeah.
let's go drop strawberries, bro. But if you're gonna do it, J Street,
Bro.
unquestionably the worst one.
Yeah,
But
I
we're
dropped,
here
I
at
dropped
the-
strawberries at the Fish concert. Michael Gordon was going
Playing
off.
on the bass. But we're here on the best street in Sacramento, Broadway.
Broadway.
It's Stab Comedy.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, big tip in. Good job, Young. Thad Young. Forgot about Thad Young. He's old. Oh, Buddy Hield bringing the ball up.
Forever
Always
young.
is. Hey, you know what? There's 15 seconds left. That means it's time for a Buddy Hield isolation play.
The Kings have somehow weathered Buddy Hield's performance in this game
if
and have a 10-point lead.
if he makes a shot here, I will take $1 out of my pocket and rip it in half.
By the numbers we've written this
I don't
game,
even think he got it off in time. All
by
right, my
the-
dollar is safe.
by the numbers we've written this game, he has been the Bulls' best player.
Oh, my lordy. Poor Buddy. All right, heading Darren Fox, big layup.
And they're going to halftime. Where
Up
they're,
10.
Where they're, and I know this is true. They sample some of the local cuisine at halftime.
Little deep dish pizza.
Some-
Nothing gets you ready
Yes.
for the second half of pro athletic competition, like deep
so
dish
when you
pizza.
see the Kings come out listless in the second half, it's
Very
not because their coach is
lethargic.
a fucking idiot. It's
Yeah.
because they ate a bunch of
Some
deep dish.
sauce. Nissan commercial that starts with ice skating.
A lot of these car commercials don't have anything to do with cars.
No, and also it's all like we noted last time. A lot of car commercials.
Yes. Yeah.
So many car commercials, and apparently a rival pizza chain too,
Kings fans are an untapped market for vehicles.
and pizza, all at
Yes,
the same
that's-
time.
If a Kings fan needs two things,
Car-
it's a
Yeah,
little bit of strawberries to drop
yeah,
and
drop
some
straw
pizza
bra.
in a car.
Drop straw bra.
Drop straw, bro.
DAZN, some advertising some fights coming up. Who's Cyborg? Who knows? Did they pass the Turing test? Oh, lots of shouting. Oh man, Bud!
versus a cyborg.
I didn't know that Bud was getting into MMA.
That's right.
Yeah, love Bud here. Another car commercial.
Oh,
Construction.
God.
in
When
the
I'm
way.
driving with my mouth open like that, I know it's going to be a good day.
Yeah, you're excited for that Jimmy John
And when
check.
I'm working my construction job and I stare menacingly and shake my head at someone trying to drive
something
by.
I forgot. So you were volunteering at Lumber Liquidators.
I was volunteering at Lumber
But you're-
Liquidators,
you're-
whipping the termites. Whoopsh, whoopsh.
You're paid at Jimmy John's though.
That's true. It's been a
you
big
have an
come up.
income. You
I
have an
do.
income.
I do.
How's that going?
It's going great.
Yeah.
I've been spending a lot. I got a bolo tie.
Whoa! I didn't even see the bullet tie today. It's
That's right.
beautiful.
I got that
There's a
gun.
J
Yeah.
for Jimmy John's.
J for Jimmy John's and jump shots,
Whoa.
mid range.
Mid-range jump shots. Rest in peace. Hardly knew you.
Yes.
So yeah, income. I'm so excited for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely not making as much as you're making at your job, which is
Oh, who can remember, man? Who can remember? I'm just at this point gonna give up. We'll call a new one. Oh, I am
an American badass.
I'm an American badass for hire. You call me out. I come out, do my kid.
Coors Light for breakfast. Sorry, I'm sure your job's cool too, but those guys are really
Yeah.
cool.
Well, my son used to go to Sac State. Shout out. And you have a morning class. The Round Table on campus, only place that serves beer every morning without fail. Walk by the Round Table, you see a bunch of white men drinking beer at 9 a.m.
Like, are they at school or they?
Yeah, the Round Table at Sac State.
But like, do you think they're enrolled at Sac State? Or
Yeah.
this is just,
Yeah, they
okay.
got the backpack, they got the hydro flask. They're just getting ready for.
They're
their
putting the
school.
beers in the hydro flask.
But I just. Where are you at in your life?
Well, they're at Sac State.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Stingers
Good
up.
Star Stingers.
Stingers up. It's already that kind of translates to pinkies out already.
Yeah, you're already ready to pour it down.
To pour it down
Kings
or throwing it down
Yeah, there were a couple dunks.
and some
Kinda.
dribbles.
And hey, shouts out to
Toby
us.
Mac hit for 2020.
Is that a sex thing?
I think so. You can see his arm is going in a sexual motion.
Yeah.
As if he was jerking someone off above his head.
Yeah. Who is Toby Mac?
Well, Jesse will play a Toby Mac hit right now. Oh, Red
Ooh.
Panda!
Ooh, look at that.
Don't drop the bowls.
Don't drop those bowls.
Well, wow, is that insensitive garb from Benny the Bull?
Oh, man, they'd really do it.
Oh.
Thank you. Shouts out to Toby Mac for providing our theme. Shouts out to Jack. Stand dunks! Sweet. Sound off of me. Sound off in the chat. Tell us what you think about Stan's sweet moves. Oh! That was a big one. That's a big one. Yeah. Sorry I'm not dancing. You know, sitting in the corner has its benefits, has its drawbacks. Not really going to go through the effort to stand up. I'll dance if the Kings win like last time.
Yeah.
Which, hey, off we go right now. You have a post-coital energy about you. Oh man!
Seriously, the Kings are 3-19 since the last one of these we did, and now they're gonna win this game. It's
Hopefully.
really because of us.
Hopefully, finger crossed.
Yeah, knock on gun.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, Coach Jesse, how's the gun looking in the shot? Is it got the gun in there?
It's got a prominent place.
Yeah, it's poking up just below the lower third. There. Okay, now we can see it.
Oh man, I'm worried
Yeah.
they can't see it though. I'm worried they can't see it.
I got good gun safety. It's fine.
Yeah, he took a class. It's part of the Jimmy John's training.
Yeah, that's true.
Part of the worst.
This I actually didn't buy this. This was given by corporate. Yeah.
Part of the Jimmy John's being the worst customer imaginable. Bringing a gun. He's showing it to the employees there. Demanding to see Jimmy John.
Demanding them to put it in a sandwich. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to make it for me,
Put
you want
this
to make it
gun
my way,
in the-
put my
put
gun in the
Put
sandwich.
this gun in the sandwich and give me Jimmy John. I know he's here. I like to do that. I like to go to a business that's a name
Yeah.
and demand to see the name.
It's funny.
It's fun. Where's
Funny.
Peps?
Yeah.
Where's those Pep boys?
Hey, where's the pizza guy at?
I know the Dutch bros here.
Oh, what? Where's Rayleigh?
I need to see Rayleigh right now. These prices are too good.
Hey, where's the hut? Where's the pizza hut?
Where's Jabba? Bring Jabba's fat ass out here. I'll go see him.
Hey, where's Sutter Health?
Here, give me that Dutch piece of shit. Did you know Sutter was a piece of shit?
John Sutter?
Yeah, he's a pizza shit.
Pizza shit.
You know, in real life he's a pizza shit. He's a piece of shit.
Pizza
though.
shit, something Kings fans suffer from.
So I saw Hamilton, right? And then ever since then, every time I think about like another historical figure, I try to imagine how good the Hamilton about them would be.
Okay.
So I was looking at John Sutter's Wikipedia.
So you could write Hamilton about John Sutter.
Yeah,
Okay.
John Sutter. Piece of shit.
Oh, it's called Sutter.
Yeah, it's called
That's
Sutter.
pretty good.
Piece of shit. Piece of shit. So he's from, I think,
Switzerland.
Yeah, I think from Switzerland. Has a wife, 3 kids, businessman, goes bankrupt, just leaves them behind.
Which was a play back then, and they couldn't
Big
find
play.
you.
Good. Buddy Hield 3 for 6, looks acclimating to the bench. Anyway, John Sutter ends up in Hawaii. Tries to get
Whoa.
America, ends up in Hawaii, which is like, considering he left.
He overshot it or what?
Considering I think he went through the not the Panama Canal. Panama Canal didn't exist yet. I don't know how so yeah, he ends up in Hawaii. Does some favors there. Leaves with Hawaiian laborers.
Oh, wow.
Don't think about that one too much.
Oh,
Ends
wow.
up in California, which is still controlled by Mexico.
Go.
Whoa!
Oh!
Throw some soup in those plates. They're still intact.
I love how you call plates or bowls plates.
Hey, that's the only thing I eat soup out of. John Sutter ends up in California,
Uh-huh.
meets the president of Mexico or something. I can't remember. Some title of Mexico. Ends up with some
Because
Mexican-
California's not.
No, not, it's
okay.
not California
Okay.
yet.
It's
ends up with
Baja,
some
California.
Mexican laborers.
Oh, wow. In addition to his Hawaiian?
In addition to Hawaiian laborers.
Wow.
Comes to Sacramento,
Mhm.
builds Sutter's fort entirely from those laborers,
Mhm.
and just continues to be a piece of shit all through the gold rush. Total piece of shit.
Well, okay. So here's what's coming up for me from that story. I like Hawaiian bread.
Mm-hmm.
So if he had anything to do with that,
Yeah.
that's good.
But don't give you a second piece, right?
yeah,
One
yeah.
piece is good enough.
And Baja Blast is a good drink.
Oh God, Baja Blast! Shout out to Taco Bell. Unleash it. Let it be at other places.
I think that if you go forward with this musical, you have to include some songs about Baja Blast.
Yeah, Bob, you got it. Well, you got it. It's about the teens. You got to
Yeah.
get the teens involved.
It's just seamless marketing. Track
Yeah.
7 Brewing, part of Pizza Guys now?
That's interesting. Oh, we got a redheaded man in a commercial. Like to see that representation. He's got a boy.
Everyone
He's
else
got
is
a
on
chin.
their phone, but he's actually got different ideas.
Yeah, he's gonna look around and see it. Oh, he sees
Oh, this
himself.
is what kind of haircut he could get. My hair could be
see
like
some
that.
children.
Oh, my hair could be like that.
That haircut's fun.
Whoa, my hair could
Oh,
be like that.
it's like pears. I get it now. I wasn't paying
Oh.
enough attention.
That's how my hair could be.
Was that a whole commercial about getting off your phone? I hate those. Those are so annoying.
Yeah.
Like I don't care that you weren't on your phone when the phones didn't exist. It doesn't matter. They exist now. There's like no point in being like, oh, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. We're making some decals of deer and fox being
Isn't
cool.
this illegal? This guy
Yeah.
should be go to
Yeah.
jail. Stop using De'Aaron's likeness.
Yeah, don't use King's broadcasts or likenesses for your own thing.
Yeah, it's fucked up when you use something that's explicitly the content of the NBA to do a thing.
Yeah, think about David Stern.
He's dead.
He's dead.
You killed him.
You killed him with your copyright infringement.
All he wanted was a sip
John
of
Sutter, piece of shit.
all he wanted was a sip of water and it was too hot for him. You seen that gif?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
do that again.
After you look up the SNL Beck Bennett Safe Flight
Yeah.
commercial that got taken off.
Look,
Because of the
watch
pedophilia.
this and then watch the gif.
Yeah,
But you do
look.
it first. Okay, so
What?
this is David Stern taking a sip of water.
It's like the lips go out with
It's-
the tongue out.
It's too
such a-
spicy for him.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh my
too
God.
spicy.
So look it up. I'm gonna look it up at the same time you're looking it up at home.
Yeah, we could just hold it up close to the screen and it'll
No,
work.
they're gonna react. They're gonna watch it and then watch us react to it.
Throw some F's in the
Where
chat.
do I look up a GIF?
You
I
should just
haven't
Google
done
it, I
this.
think.
Oh god, David Stern coughing GIF. No, this feels in poor taste now, but you know what? SNL gave me this example. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. That's a.
You got the cough down.
It's his fault for taking such a big sip. Look how much water goes in his mouth.
I'm going to hand your phone out to the audience.
Yeah, go for it. No, take a look at that little
And
gift.
pass it around, all the rows. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, yeah. Probably not gonna get my phone back for another 10 minutes. I'm guessing.
I would imagine based on the number of people
Look,
here.
look at the way he coughs.
And my hand's empty, so there are people here.
Yeah.
And if you like looking at my hands, take a look at this.
Hey, yeah. Pete John Sutter pizza shit.
Pizza shits.
Oh man, that's the business after pizza, guys.
Oh, 2019 F-150 XLT with package 302A.
See, I always thought that one was an I.
No.
F-I-50. Man, and also when I was young. Oh yeah, do it behind stage.
Yeah, thanks for calling it out. I was trying to do it sneakily.
Oh man. Oh, little boy trying to water. How dumb.
That makes me think of T. Rowe Price.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh hey, Subway.
Oh, get fucked.
Oh,
get
they get
stuffed.
fresh value.
Ooh, whoa, what is that? Just one piece of meat?
$2.99 limited time.
Huh?
5 rest in
Seasoned
peace-
all
rest
white
in
meat?
peace,
They're not even
F's-
saying chicken or turkey?
No, just meat. F's in the chat for the $5 foot long.
Oh, yeah. What happened with that? Huh?
Gone. Well, inflation, bud.
Oh.
You can't do the $6 foot long. People will be riots in the streets.
Ugh. It was a good song, though.
Yeah.
We could do a song.
3, 2, 1. $5.
What?
$5.
It goes 5, right?
What?
It goes 5.
$5. $5 foot long. Talking about five. $5.
Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Oh.
Give them $5. Give them $5. They
Cancer
need it.
cured.
They need
Big
it more than
Bulletin
you
says
need your
it.
sandwich. Wait,
What is this,
Is
a
this
prank?
An alternate, this is an alternate reality where we've cured cancer because of
That guy
$5?
missed his train because he was so happy about it. She can finally go home again. What is going on?
You can't go home until your cancer's cured, bud.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, third thing to look up. Have you seen the Folgers commercial?
Which one?
So it's from the early 2000s. They used to do this thing where it was like every year they did like a coming home Folgers commercial.
Okay.
Like someone's been and gone, they come home, the first thing they want is Folgers.
Okay, that's
Right.
cool.
So
Nowadays they do it, but they surprise the kid and they're military people.
oh yeah, that's true.
and
That's
they
true.
rarely even get coffee.
And yeah, kids, drink some coffee. It'll make you feel better about
Stunt
being
your
gone
growth.
for a long
You
time.
won't have to deal with being on the Kings.
So this commercial, this brother comes home,
Uh-huh.
this man comes home.
Uh-huh.
Woman opens the door. Woman's like young, but they're both adults.
Good save.
Man's young. They're young adults. They're immediately like brother, sister, blah blah blah. She's like, come in. She's like, so how was Africa? You're alluding to the fact that he was in like the Peace Corps or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's good. I missed real coffee though. North Africa is the best coffee in the fucking world. So big balls from Folgers. All right. They're drinking Folgers. And it's shot in a weird, tender intimate way.
Oh.
And at one point, he pulls out a gift from Africa,
Out of his,
gives it to her.
he pulls it out like that.
Yeah, it's in
In
a
a
bag.
phallic way?
It's in,
Okay.
yeah. And gives it to her. She takes the bow off the gift, puts it on him, and says, "You're my present this year."
Oh, wow.
And then it zooms in on him in a weird way. He doesn't actually bite his lip, but you can feel him doing it.
Oh.
And then the parents
He's
rush
nibbling
in.
on your ear.
The parents finally wake up and come in.
They rush in
and-
to stop
and the
it.
kids look away. So there's this a massive online following for this commercial where they've written up a storyline where he only entered the Peace Corps to get away from his attraction to his sister.
Oh, wow.
He's finally back. Okay, so Beck Bennett Safeway has a now commercial, a fake commercial. Then look up the David Stern gift. That's like the saltine in between the different tastes.
yeah.
And then
I love having a saltine as a palate cleanser.
yeah, that's the only frame of reference I have for palate cleansing. I'll tell you why later. Third thing you look up, Folgers not SNL. It's a real commercial. Folgers incest commercial.
Here we go, second half, starting up. King's about to do it to him. And it's King's Talk. And we're talking Kings. King's Talk. Among other things. King's Talk.
It's a
King
basketball game.
King's Talk.
You have
Yeah,
no one else to blame.
King's
Talk.
Talk. Leaks is here
There
too.
too.
King's
King's
Talk.
Talk.
And so are you. King's Talk. I don't want the song to end. King's Talk. You are my friend. King's Talk. That's 2 points for the Bulls. King's Talk. Oh, don't
Ships
get
have
holes.
holes.
Yes.
King's
King's
Talk.
Talk. Chicago Knights.
Knights.
King's Talk.
Talk.
We're doing it right.
Right.
King's Talk. At the
United
United
Center.
Center.
King's
King's Talk.
Talk.
Do
Do
not
not
enter. King's Talk. To the rack.
Rack.
King's Talk.
And don't look back.
King's Talk. Harrison Barnes. King's Talk. Yeah. I snit with my yarns. King's Talk.
And we hate Mondays.
King's Talk.
This is a Garfield show. King's Talk.
King's
All right.
Talk. This is a Garfield show.
This is Garfield show. Shouts out
Shouts out.
to Garfield.
Shouts
Darren,
out to Garfield. Thanks for watching, Jim Davis.
Very upset that Garfield isn't a mascot for any of the NBA teams yet.
That sucks.
It really sucks.
Why do
Bogdan,
they keep making their own mascots instead of using existing properties we already know
I
about?
mean, it's so easy.
The Indiana Garfields. It just makes sense.
Orlando Marmadukes.
Yes.
I mean, or that would be fitting for their roster makeup.
Well, yeah.
They're too big.
They're long and dumb.
Yeah, come on.
Say with Sacramento Heathcliffs. No, that's too good for them.
Yeah. Sacramento
Family Circus.
Sacramento Beetle Baileys.
Oh no.
Oh man, I hate how much
The
I love
Kings ate too much deep dish at halftime, and
that. Yeah, we told you it was gonna happen.
they were up
folks.
10 points, and now they're up what? 2 points?
Up
Jesus
two.
Christ!
They're only up 2 with 1 to go.
Oh wow.
No, he wasn't fouled there. It's just a timeout. Luke
Yes.
Walton, always good with the timeouts.
Luke Walton's like, well, maybe they didn't eat enough deep dish.
Yeah, a little bit more. Hey, how quick we get in there? How quick we get in the locker room? I know there's some more. Everybody hustle. Let's hustle. Get back to the locker room.
Hustle. Come on. You
Get
burn
some
off the calories.
Hundreds of dollars.
Hey,
Money.
I think the Kings need a boost. I think we need to hit them with it, Coach Jesse.
Yeah, we need that sweet Toby Mac. We need that Toby Mac. All right. Ooh, this is the hustle dance. Ooh. What's the story here? Final act, Shakespeare. Oh, and back to the classic. If you want to see some more hits that don't lie, wait for the halftime show of the Super Bowl next week. Here in J-Lo, you can bet on whether or not certain people will show up as a surprise musical guest in the show. Prop bet.
Thank you, Coach Jesse.
Yeah,
Did you see Uncut Gems?
I didn't. Tell me about it.
No, you need to.
Oh, yeah.
Go watch it. Go
It's
watch
at
it.
Tower. I might go tonight.
You should, honestly, you can leave here now. I will handle this. Go watch Uncut Gems.
All right.
It'll really help out our next show because
Okay.
we should do a bunch of prop bets.
Okay.
Because he
I
goes
have a
he
bunch of
goes
prop bets on
nuts.
the
He
Super
goes
Bowl.
nuts with it. He's like give me Garnett with a tip. It's like, what? That's like 50-50.
Yeah, but
It's
I mean,
crazy.
If you think Garnett, so okay, I will legitimately, if you think it makes for good TV, which isn't even what we're doing, I will read all the prop bets that I bet on for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't think I said that, but I do agree with it. The way he says, like, if you want me to.
No, it's up to you. Legitimately up to you.
Yeah, no, pull it up.
All
and I
right.
think we've got something.
Just as part of the the cartoon strip conversation, Court Hansen suggested the Sacramento Ham helmets.
That's a ham helmet is something Heathcliff wears.
Yes.
So he wouldn't be good enough to be Heathcliff. We'd be an article of
He's
Heathcliff's
just a
clothing.
prop within a strip.
So they'd be the golden. It'd probably be the Golden State Heathcliffs. We'd be the Heathcliff ham helmets.
Yeah,
with Vivek
that would
in
make
charge.
sense.
Yeah.
That would make sense. All righty.
Oh, see, this is a good graphic. We are climbing Zach's ladder.
I don't. What?
I think that's a Jacob's ladder reference.
What? That's,
They also shouldn't they have had an apostrophe in there?
I don't know. I didn't even get to see it. I'm so confused.
It's set. I'll write it out for you.
All right, give me a little.
Thank God I
diagram.
brought my little pencil.
Oh man.
You don't need a diagram. I'm just gonna write the words. We are.
I do. I was taught old school.
We are climbing, and then there was an ellipses. We are climbing, and then no apostrophe.
Yeah, no, that's a plural possessive.
Shouldn't there be an
There
apostrophe?
should be an apostrophe.
Sound
All
off in
right.
the chats, guys. Throw some apostrophes in there. We need them. Please.
Okay. Straight bet. San Francisco 49ers to win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I feel like, that's just kind of
What's the spread, or is it this one's
Even,
just
even,
okay? Oh,
even.
it is really.
Yeah.
Wow.
That when the bet was made,
Okay,
which
okay.
was like the night of.
Okay.
All right. Super Bowl MVP to win. What do you think I picked?
Well, were there like odds on it? Like,
Yeah.
was it like, okay, so you wouldn't want someone conventional like Garoppolo or somebody?
No,
because you
it's
wouldn't
not
make
worth
that much
the-
money. Yeah. I'm gonna say defensive guys don't usually win it, so I'm gonna say Debo Samuel.
Oh, I thought about it. Raheem Mostert.
Yeah. I mean, he's
got-
whoa!
got plus-
De'Aaron Fox just went for a massive alley-oop and missed it.
Oh man.
And the game is now tied.
Well, I
Is
got
Buddy Hield on the floor because we're getting fucking killed.
Oh
He's
no.
not, but I'll blame
His
him.
spirit is.
Yeah.
I got plus 700 odds on Raheem Mostert to win, though.
Oh, wow.
Considering the fact that he's their lead running back, I thought it was great value.
So that means, and this is my understanding of betting, that means if you bet $1, you make $700.
No,
Mr.
7.
Okay.
Yeah. $100 makes 700. Yeah. I won't disclose how much I bet because I believe my ex-wife is watching. She will get upset. All right.
Wasting away again
I
in
bet-
Margaritaville.
I bet on which team would punt first.
Okay.
I picked the Chiefs.
Okay.
I think 49ers in general just have a defense that inspires a drive ending more often.
They do inspire it. They don't make it happen so
Yeah,
much as they just
yeah.
inspire it to happen.
Will any of either of the teams score unanswered 3 times?
And
I-
you said,
I said no.
wow,
I
okay.
said no.
Do
And I
field,
got-
field goals count in that?
Yes.
Okay.
Any points scored unanswered times? I said no.
I could see someone going on a 17-point run.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But
the
that's
Chiefs
what-
have done
that's
it in
what makes
every
it fun.
playoff game.
That's what makes it
why I
fun.
got good odds on it. The
Yeah.
Chiefs keep doing it. Alrighty. This seems boring.
No.
Over total longest field goal.
Okay.
Over or under 47.5 yards. I said over. I think there will be
Okay.
one longer than that.
Okay.
You got to get points where you can in a game like that,
Oh, and the Bulls are winning
Yeah.
for the first time in this game.
You know what? I feel like this is bad luck.
No, keep
I'm
going.
not
You have to
taking-
finish now.
All right. Can't blue ball our customers.
Blue
This is great.
baller. Playing blue baller was one of the and one
Blue
guys.
ballin'. You run.
No lie, you know it. Blue ballin'.
All right. Will there be a 2-point conversion? I said yes.
Yeah, I agree with
said
that one.
yes.
It's a Super Bowl. Why not?
Yeah. Which half will be higher scoring, first or second?
Second.
I said second.
Got to settle in. They're going to be so nervous.
Yeah. Which will be the highest scoring quarter? I said third. I said
Okay,
third.
yeah.
Wow, you and me. Hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm either feeling
We
really
lived,
good or really bad. I don't know.
We live together. We die together.
to-
Depending on how much you bet.
Total points scored, I said between 51 and 60.
Oh, wow. You didn't even get an over under. You went
No,
in
I
that.
went- yeah.
Okay.
Because there was different 10-point ranges. And I said 51-60, which didn't have the best odds because it's a very average amount. But I think they're both good offenses that are going to, score some
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
First 49ers player to score a touchdown. I picked Raheem Mostert again.
Yeah, it's a
doubling-
monster for Mostert for you.
Just min-maxing my Mostert.
Mhm.
Min-maxing Mostert.
Negative risk.
First Chiefs player to score a touchdown. I said Tyreek Hill. 49ers are a little vulnerable downfield.
Mm-hmm. Well, no one's got speed.
Will there be a defensive or special teams touchdown?
Oh, Nemanja Bjelica getting on the floor.
No, he thought
And
he
he'll
saw
have
some
a
ham.
rug burn when he gets up. Yeah, he thought he saw some ham. Thought he saw some loose ham.
He didn't
certainly-
get enough
certainly
deep
wouldn't-
dish.
Yeah,
Didn't have,
certainly,
he always gets last in line
Yeah,
for the deep dish, and then he
certainly-
gets so upset when
certainly wouldn't be diving for the basketball as a professional basketball player. He must have seen some ham. Because as we've established, that boy thick.
he thick as fuck.
You would think
Oh.
running around all day would be
Yeah,
able
like an
yeah,
athlete, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, some people are just built that way. Shouts out to fat athletes everywhere. Zion.
Zion.
We did a thing about fat athletes last time.
We did. We ranked like the top 10 of them, whatever.
No, we each did it 5. So 10
We got to
given.
10. Yeah,
'Cause
we
didn't do any
no
insane.
repeats.
I think my number 1
We're
was
so
Bam
unique.
Margera.
Your number 1 was Bam Margera. And it made me think that you made us do the whole exercise so that you could say that.
Oh no, I'd said Bam Margera because I had run out of fat people. All right.
Feliciano, taste the floor.
Oh, hook him to the ground.
Hook 'em.
Oh, Buddy Hield into the game, probably because Luke Walton thought things were going too well. Buddy, mid-range, the most valuable shot in the
Oh.
NBA, and he sinks it.
From the bowl.
All right. No defensive special teams touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Over under total TDs by both teams.
Is this all a parlay?
No.
Okay.
That would be insane. This is God. That would be insane. Total touchdowns by both teams. I said over 4.5.
Okay.
I also said
I hate it when my team gives up half a touchdown.
It's the worst.
Ugh.
It's that
Just
classic.
give up none or one.
It's that
Stop
classic.
giving up half a touchdown.
Who made that joke? Was it Richard Pryor?
Oh no.
He read in a magazine article that the average American household had 1.5 children.
Oh, that's
And
funny.
he said, "Who figured out how to have a half?" Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm pretty sure it was more racial than that, but I don't remember, and I'm not going to speculate.
Hey, white people be having kids like this.
Yeah. Total touchdowns by both teams.
We
I
have
also
a
went
kids like-
over 5.5. Yeah. Whatever gets it done.
Right. That's like a two-way move right there.
I said under 6.5 for touchdowns, though, so I'm predicting 6 total touchdowns.
Okay.
Yeah.
6 total touchdowns to
Six
get to in between 51 and 60 points.
Yeah, because that's 42. You throw in some field goals.
Yeah, so you need what?
3 field goals.
3 field goals
3 field goals.
and 6 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But those bets, those aren't exclusive, though. It's not
Okay,
a
gotcha.
parlay.
I gotcha.
It's not
gotcha.
parlay,
I gotcha.
And then I also put money on exactly 6 touchdowns. All right. Highest scoring quarter, yeah. Total touchdowns.
Hey, how many more are these?
We're almost done. We're getting to some fun ones, I believe.
Okay, cool.
Oh no. Oh, then I accidentally.
Oh no.
I accidentally bet a couple of these twice because the browser wasn't working right.
Uh-huh.
So I really believed in these.
Which ones are those?
All of them. I accidentally bet all of these twice.
So double the amount that you
Yes.
thought you bet?
Yes.
Oh, that's
And
terrific.
finally, the website I use, which I will not shout out because we do not have a sponsorship, and they make it very hard to pull out your money.
But you have done it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. They give you free bets, depending on if you make a certain number of bets above $5
Mm-hmm.
at least. So I used that free bet. Will a player propose to their girlfriend on the field after the game?
You said no.
I said yes.
Oh.
I said yes for plus 500 odds.
That's nice.
So I made a $0 bet. I can win $10 if a player bets or proposes to his girlfriend after the game.
That's
So-
like you should let them know. You could go halfsies with them.
Yeah, and then I started doing research on unmarried 49ers players. Number 1, Jimmy Garoppolo.
So you mean you were looking at the girlfriends and 49ers players on Instagram?
No, I was looking. I was that might have worked better.
And DMing them, hey, you want $5? Ah ha ha, you're so sexy.
that is, God. Let me write that down.
Yeah, use my tiny pencil. Yeah, that always works. Aha, you're so sexy. I'm just kidding, unless.
Unless, kid in the spelling bee.
Yeah. Oh,
Kaiser
get in the
Permanente.
spelling bee. Wait, so none of your bets were about the halftime show?
No,
Okay.
no. But I can look up what the halftime show bets are if
I
you
think
want.
we're good.
Yeah. Okay. Me too.
I bet
man.
a lot on the last election.
Oh, really?
Yeah, big time.
2016.
Yeah, on
Or
predicted.
2018?
Yeah, on predicted.com. No, 2016. You're right. So
Okay.
not the last one.
Yeah.
Was up, like.
Well, we all know
'cause
the
I was
midterms don't count.
I was betting on all the stuff leading up to it. I was doing great. I was up like $750. Put it all
Wow.
on Hillary.
Wow.
and that was
Hey
like
man, that's what all the people told you to do.
so she lost Iowa first, and I was like, okay, fuck. I had a parlay, so that's fucked.
Watching those live New York Times.
So this is like
5:38.
This is like me watching this stuff. Then she lost Florida, and I was like, oh my god, North Carolina was always going to be a stretch, so I knew that one was gone too. And then the overall election, I was like, well, we'll still get that, and at least break even or whatever.
Overall popular vote or the electoral?
No, the actual
electoral
election.
okay.
Yeah, no, I lost it all.
Oh man.
And then I was like, I just felt so bad, and then I was like, wait, this is actually bad for our country.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it
Pause
isn't
my
about me.
privilege for a second.
It's not
I'm gonna
about
pause my privilege
It's not
for a
about this
second.
money I bet on it.
Oh,
But it was a
man.
really good time. It was a rush.
So every new thing that happens in the country, Muslim ban, you're like, oh, my $750.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, and like
We're
where I
punching
wait-
$2 billion
where I
towards
made-
the wall.
where I
Oh,
made
my
most
son.
of my money is I bet like $250 that Mike Pence wouldn't say Charlottesville at one of the VP debates. Those are the kind of bets that I was doing.
That's the kind of bets you can make on that Super Bowl
Exactly,
halftime
yeah.
show.
And he said like the situation in Carolina or something like that instead of saying Charlottesville. And everyone else was really mad about it. And I was like, this is great.
So Demi Lovato is singing the halftime show. You can, or no, not the halftime.
It's
the
Jennifer-
national anthem.
Okay, Demi Lovato's
And-
doing the national
and
anthem.
you can
Jennifer
bet-
Lopez and Shakira are doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the national anthem, you can bet an over/under on how long it'll be. You can do this every year.
Oh.
Last year it was Lady Gaga. Everybody smashed the over, and everybody was right.
Yeah.
This year it's Demi Lovato. Don't know much about Demi Lovato. Don't know how performative she is.
I do. I've seen her on Disney shows.
Okay. Would you bet over or under?
Well, what's the time?
Oh, let's see.
I'll tell you what I'm going to bet. Actually, don't tell me the time. I'm going to bet push.
Push.
That's my favorite bet on over/under is exactly push.
Yeah, I can't blame you there. bud.
Whatever it is, I'm betting push.
We talked about that last time. I remember.
Oh, yes. Do you remember what you do for work?
Nope.
And you're too scared to say it's something else?
Yep, I give up.
Because the way you remember it is it was really good. It was really funny.
No, I don't know. I just hate forgetting. I'm sad and mad and all at the same time.
Speaking of sad and mad, the Kings are still playing basketball.
Up by 4.
This might have been the longest stretch
Harry
we've gone without
Giles-
talking Kings. You're on Kings Talk. Okay, we're not doing it again.
Kings Talk.
We're
Pass
talking
into Healed. Kings Talk.
Bazemore wants to yield.
Kings Talk. Levine's got the ball. Kings Talk.
Gonna win it all.
Kings Talk. White
Kobe
in the
White.
Whoa.
Kings Talk.
Oh, whoa.
Kings
Talk.
Bazemore.
Kings Talk.
Also
more. Kings Talk. Kobe White
Get
got
that
his
shit
got the-
out of here.
Fuck off, Kobe White. You
Little
should have
bitch.
passed the goddamn ball.
Woo.
I'm heated. I hate these young guys who don't pass.
Buddy
Whoa.
Hield, that was awful, man.
Big bad defense.
Oh, man. He's
Buddy,
having the time of
that's
his life.
the title of my upcoming children's book, Buddy Hield and the Big Bad Defense. It's a two-way title because
Two-way.
Sorry, no, I shouldn't
Money in
say
the
that.
bank.
I
Shorty,
know.
what you drank? No good, and
Blue
a foul
ball-
on us.
blue-
Moving
blue-
screen.
Blue baller.
Look at this, my buddy Hill. Just terrible effort.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh.
Harry Giles, good effort. Probably should have gotten called for a foul.
Hutchinson. He's our Hutchin father now.
Oh, he's your Hutchin daddy. Oh man, Buddy Hield's jersey looked untucked there. I don't know if it was.
It
an
is
optical-
untucked. Call him. Team up.
Yeah. Team up. Chris Paul won't let that
Team
get
up.
away.
Chris Paul won't let anything go.
No.
You know, his brother's actually a State Farm agent.
Yeah, Cliff Paul.
Cliff Ball.
He talk about a supportive brother. You got something to learn there, Tim.
Talk
Come on.
about Oscar from The Office not really doing much else.
No, hey, you know what?
And those other women from The Office are doing a podcast about The Office.
The
It's
Office.
sad.
I missed what it was. My
It's kind
bad.
of sad.
Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsey, yes, are
Yeah.
doing an Office podcast.
Yeah, just do other work.
Yeah. I mean, I think they've tried. Jenna Fisher had a show, I think.
Oh, 67. It could be the funniest numbers.
We'll see. We'll see. One time, I do have a picture of a time when the Kings game was scored 69-69, and they called a timeout at 4:20.
That's awesome.
It's my favorite moment of my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, above my son being born.
Your ex-wife's going to love hearing that.
Yep. Hey, man, who cares?
Hey, man,
Pop
who
off,
cares?
pop off in the chat.
Pop off in the chat if you care.
I don't. Oh, Ken Bazemore. That's why you won't see me in the chat. Ken Bazemore.
Bent Casemore.
Bent Casemore. Bent Casemore. If you're suffering from Bent Casemore.
Yeah. If you got a bent Casemore, you might be entitled to some legal action.
Really thought when we traded. Traded
Slimson.
oh yeah, you're scared of him. I forgot.
Oh yes, and I like Dinger.
we made a canon. You're scared.
Dinger, who
Scared.
Zach Levine is.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I really hope you guys are updating the wiki.
Yeah. There's a lot here. Fuck, there's so much here. You're welcome.
68. Okay, so we got to get another free
one more
throw.
point, two more points for them. That's it. Oh, I went bowling recently.
Oh, yes. Thank you for saying like that like it
I-
was in response to what I was
Well,
saying.
it kind of is because I have a new way. So
Denzel.
everybody, unless you bowl all
They
the
got
time,
it.
they have 69. Okay, we need them to get fouled, which doesn't happen often. We've established that, and we need them to miss a free throw, which
Mhm.
does happen often. We've established that.
Right.
So we're working in something here.
Oh,
Pass. No, we need it in the paint. No, miss. Okay, good.
Good. Good miss.
So
That's what Luke Walton says a lot on the bench. Good.
yeah,
Good miss.
Good miss. So everybody sucks at bowling, right? Unless you bowl all the time, you suck. Just admit it.
I feel
but
like I get laughs when I go bowling.
yeah, I always suck.
I feel like I go do the two-handed one. I get laughs.
Yeah.
I put on the bumpers. I throw it sideways. I get laughs.
You
That
get
to me,
laughs.
that's getting pins.
Yeah.
It's the same
But
thing.
I have a new for the ultra competitive out there.
Uh-huh.
Rig dribble being one. I have a new competition.
Not the Kings.
Go bowling. Oh man, rest in peace. Go bowling.
Yes.
Try by the end of the night, 10 frames. Try to have as close to 69 as possible. Everybody tries to score 69. Over under doesn't matter.
And what's a perfect bowling game that's like 300?
It's 300. So you're not doing very well. You're not doing very well. If you get any strikes, you got to scale back from there.
A strike's worth how much?
10, but then it multiplies your because it's 10 pins, but then it multiplies your score for the next round. That's how you get to 300 because there's only 10 frames. You can't score 30 points per round or per frame. Anyway, so yeah, try to score as close to 69 as possible. 2 players or more tie how close they are to 69. You bowl another frame. You keep going until you keep going.
Sometimes in bowling, I get so many strikes they have me do a turkey, and I have to do more bowling.
Yeah, yeah, you hate to see that. Hate to see that. So Kings shot just past 69, upsetting.
Oh,
Bulls-
whoa.
Ooh, what was that?
Bizarre.
Ken
Ooh.
Bazemore
Are we in a zone?
almost got. Oh, yeah, we are. We are in a zone. We were playing zone against an NBA basketball team. We'll see how
And
that
it
works
didn't
out for
work
them.
out.
Oh well, they missed. Maybe
yeah, I
that's the
guess,
point.
yeah.
Maybe they can't make the shots.
Cujo.
Laurie Markkinen is out. He is their best 3-point
Buddy.
shooter.
Oh.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Shoot.
Swing. Oh, that makes more sense.
I mean, I don't know if they have play baseball much in the Bahamas.
I wish they would.
He is having a better game than normal. I think the bench is suiting him.
Yeah.
But I think Luke Walton will probably say, "Hey, buddy, had a good game. Let's start him tomorrow."
Yeah.
And
Fool.
yeah.
If we were in charge, what's the...
Did you see? I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
So Kent Bazemore grabs the rebound. De'Aaron Fox is behind Kent Bazemore. Buddy Hield's directly in front of Kent Bazemore. Buddy Hield's like, "Hey, give me the ball. I'll take it up the court." He has his hands in Kent Bazemore's face. Kent Bazemore on the team 2 days. Already knows not a good idea. Turns around, gives it to Fox. Buddy Hield completely unaware. Corey Joseph, Kent Bazemore, Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox, all on the same team, all on the court right now.
Yeah.
Buddy Hield thinks he
He's
should be the one
taking
bringing
the ball up. Luke Walton's poisoned his brain. He didn't used to be like this.
No. It's all that deep dish. It's all the
Deep
the
dish.
regional food when they
Yeah.
go to away games.
Right. It's deep dish in Chicago,
Chicago.
but when they go to New York, it's Chinese food.
Yeah.
And when they go to Atlanta, it's
Um,
chicken sandwich.
yeah, Chick-fil-A, something
And
like
when
that.
they go to Orlando, it's cotton candy
Yeah,
from Disney World.
Disney World cotton candy. It's not nearby. It's
And
not
when they
fresh.
go to Texas, it's barbecue.
Some. What do they do? Dry rub or wet rub?
They do
in
wet
Texas?
rub.
Texas. Wet rub. Speaking of wet rub,
Wet rub.
Massage
Rut
Envy.
row. Rut
Check
row.
on. We got a coupon here for Massage Envy. Coupon. There's only one coupon. You can't all use this. Code F73. Go ahead and walk into a Massage Envy. Say F73. Free massage.
And ask for the wet rub.
Ask for the wet rub.
And
Brand new thing they're trying out.
And say that Stan Dunks and Rick Dribble sent you.
Yeah, you will get something.
And I'll say this: don't take no for an answer.
Yeah, you gotta be aggressive about it. They don't like giving things away for free, but they signed a contract.
And reference a secret menu.
Yeah.
Say, look, I know you got them at Jamba Juice.
Yeah, I know.
I know you guys are owned by the same people, and they'll say, no, we're not, and you'll say, yes, you are.
Mm-hmm.
So give me the F73
yeah.
wet rub with a little bit of Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, a little bit of Sour Patch Kids in the little hole.
In the little hole, yeah.
For me to-
Refer to your little hole. And ask for Sour Patch Kids in your massage.
Walk in and you're gonna really have a great time.
What is this? A bunch of people watching Kingstock?
Yeah, because they all look so happy.
Yay!
Hey, they
Must
sang
be
the
the
song
Kingstock.
again.
Yeah, we did. I think this song is a good addition.
Oh, that is a Goodwill.
Oh.
I was like, do they have commercials for Goodwill? I mean, it just exists, right?
Celine Dion's coming to Sacramento.
Oh God! So Celine Dion coming to Sacramento. Cher also going on.
Well, I don't know
tour.
if she's coming. Guys, I might have spoken too soon.
This is coming to Sacramento. I guarantee you. Golden
I
one.
don't know.
Golden one.
Whoa, that's a big drum set.
Cher, Celine Dion, like all. Yeah,
She's
Golden one's
coming.
there. April 7th.
Whoa, she's
we'll
a
be there.
flower.
Stan and I will be there.
Yeah, can we do the next Kingstock live stream with us?
Celine's talk.
Celine talk, and we're talking Celine. Celine talk,
talk.
the Titanic queen. Celine talk, she's from Canada. Celine talk, her songs make me go on. Celine talk, my heart will go on. Celine talk,
The last name's
Dion.
Dion.
Yes,
Celine
Celine
talk.
talk. She looks so fine. Celine talk, she like wine. I went one too far with that. We were in a really good place.
Hey, you know
You'll
what?
never know your limits until you reach them.
Yeah.
Should not
Like
a
Blake
man's
Buddy Heels.
yeah, playing point guard.
Blake
Should not a man's grasp exceed his reach, or what's a heaven for?
That was-
Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
Really? Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Kingstock. Here we go. Fourth quarter.
6-point
Folks,
lead.
if
Buddy
you're not
Healed.
with us at home,
Hey!
whoa,
Good job.
you're
to
gonna
catch
want
that.
to. You're gonna want to get your screen to 11:44 to go.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Sync up with us.
Oh.
As we get through this fourth quarter.
If you're at home, stand up. Stand up. Get those hips moving. Oh. Push that mine cart. Push that mine cart. Make that chest pass. Or do the, what's that first one? Was it dribble? And a shoot. Oh, no, the ball's staying up there for 2 rounds. Oh, A. Oh, B, C. Oh, and oh, there's the ball. Oh, nope. Don't give it to Ken. It's Rick. Behind the back, off the ball. Back in the hand. Back in the ball. Off the hand. Off the ball. Back in the hand. Oh, man. I swear, you should have been on the court. You should have been on the court. Oh, put it in the pocket. Save it for later. Put it in the pocket. Save it for later. Oh, I meant like that pocket, but you can put it away too. And
Just want to remind you all, we have a gun tonight.
yeah, be careful about what you say in the chat.
But do go off in
Or
the
what
chat.
you don't say. Comment.
Yes.
Pop off.
Coach Jesse, thank you for the music.
Coach Jesse, you're a number 1 fan.
I don't
And
know.
that's
I
no, no,
honestly don't know
that's
if that's true.
That's I mean, who knows? Who knows?
I think
we'll
the
ask.
Kings,
We'll
I
ask
think
later.
the Kings themselves are. They
Yeah,
seem to play
that's
better when we're
true.
watching.
That's true. 7 point. Well, who did they play last time?
The Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh,
Who are gonna make the playoff?
yeah,
They're in the playoff
good.
position. I know.
They're
so it's
good. How
surprising
did
that they won.
How did the Kings win? I'm so.
They won at the last second too.
That's true. That's true.
But maybe this one.
Oh, we talked about how fat Chris Paul's ass is. I remember this.
Oh, so I did already say that Cliff Paul's his brother.
Yeah.
I probably said it multiple times.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
When you're that good of an insurance agent, you deserve a shout out every day.
And that's our first hey man of the game.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. You know what we haven't done this time?
If you don't like that, you
yeah,
don't
we
like
did that already.
We did it one time, but I want to do it again. If you
You
don't like that,
you don't like
dunks
Kings
and
dunks
dribble.
and
And that's okay. We'll get it down.
We'll get it down.
It's our big catchphrase. They love it.
Yeah. But last time we had a we had a stand dunk. Fun fact of the game.
Oh, that's true. And it was about the person who voiced Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
So
right.
I think I got a fun fact for this
All
one.
right, everybody,
Okay.
it's time for stand dunks. Fun fact of the game.
All right. Okay, so here it goes. So the guy who sang the "You're Mean One, Mr. Crunch,"
Yes.
his name is Thurl Ravenscroft,
Okay.
and he's also the voice of Tony the Tiger.
Hey, this has been stand dunks. Fun fact of the game. And then there was some kind of song. I think it was like ba wah wah wah
Baba wabba wabba wabba. Harrison Barnes getting it to tickle the twine.
Tickle that twine, make it giggle.
Tickle it, make it giggle.
Make it giggle.
Tickle it, make it giggle. Cheer that baby up.
Give you another over under.
Okay.
And you set this one. You
Okay.
decide how
Okay.
long.
Mhm.
At
I
what
understand.
point? At what point does tickling not become? At what point is it not fun?
Oh, so
How
I'm
many
doing it
seconds-
over under an age or no seconds
No,
on
how
a
many
person?
how many
Okay.
seconds can you tickle someone?
Are we adults? Are they a kid? What's going on?
We'll go in 10-year increments. All right, starting with a 10-year-old.
Okay, 10 years old, you can
Mhm.
tickle a kid for 10 seconds.
Okay, all right. 20 years old.
20 years old, you can tickle them for 3 seconds.
3 seconds. Yeah, it's a very angry age.
Yeah.
All right, 30.
You can tickle them for 40 seconds.
44?
Yeah.
Or 40.
44. I'm just setting the over-under. I want the line. I want people betting.
I'll
I'm
probably
just trying
take-
to make people
I'll
interested.
probably take the under on tickling.
Who
a
knows how I
30-year-old
really
for
feel
40.
about this? I know
That's
what
true,
people
that's
takes
true.
to get
all
action.
these damn bets, they're all so impartial.
And then we'll try it on me. I'm a 50-year-old man, so let's
Okay.
set a timer and see how long it takes for me to get mad at you
All
for
right.
tickling me.
all right. We'll get one of our audience. No, I'll do it. I'll just do it. It'll probably be weird.
Yeah,
Someone
we don't
else
want the
tickles
whole
it.
audience coming up.
Yeah. All clamoring
Oh,
to
my
do it.
older brother's watching. Yeah, we'll predict it.
How many brothers you got?
I got 2 brothers, 2
Okay.
sisters.
All righty. Big family for the dunks.
The Dunks, big family.
All righty. What's older brother Dunk say?
He said predict it.
Predict what?
So I guess he was betting on the election too. We never talked
Ah.
about it.
Okay.
That's cool.
Oh, Fox.
Fox.
Oh, hey,
Whoa,
everybody.
whoa.
Down under the basket.
Everybody down under the basket.
Everybody in the basket getting
Mm.
on the ground. Everybody in the
Everybody's
basket getting
getting
on
on the ground.
Surprised they didn't go with that one.
Everybody on the basket getting on the ground.
All right, is this you getting ready to be tickled?
Yes.
All right, I got to tell you, I have not tickled in a while, and I also was never good at it. I'm just not a good tickler. That is a big jersey, my man. That's a 90. That's a 90. If we give it a good old French tuck. Oh man.
I should say this. It's weird to expect getting tickled.
Yeah. Yeah, it's usually a surprise. Usually a surprise. Hey, maybe I surprise you later. Maybe.
Make sure you make it. All right.
Oh.
As soon as I feel it, I'll start the clock.
Hey, all right, you keep it right there, ready to rip.
Yeah, and I've got my other numbers: 17 to 7, 19 to 16, and 33, 33.
It's really a beautiful mind, Russell Crowe.
And then you wrote, "Aha, LOL, you so sexy."
Hey man, I think numbers are sexy. We all like math here. Get an education. Kings back up by 10 for the first time since I believe Buddy Hield left the game.
Huh. Got 'em.
Hey.
It really
Um,
must be basketball awareness night because none of the Kings people are wearing them, so it
Yeah.
couldn't be an actual event.
Well, it's basketball awareness specifically in Chicago. They got a lot
Maybe
to
it's the
deal with.
Lunar New Year.
Ooh, it is generally time for that. People are celebrating.
No, people keep giving me stuff.
Some nice college double screens here, but De'Aaron Fox stepping into a 3,
Oh.
in and out. He's trying to get there. He'll get there maybe someday. He's got a smooth lefty stroke.
Smooth lefty stroke.
Smooth lefty
That's what
stroke.
they say about me at the gun range.
Yeah, you shoot left-handed. Don't need to.
No.
No point. You can do
Oh,
whatever.
whoa, someone's shoes off.
Oh, hey, get that shoe back on, big boy.
Whose shoe is it?
Felicio.
Levine.
Oh,
He
it's
lost his
Levine.
shoe.
Oh,
This is unprecedented.
yeah, in basketball history.
All
This
you
is-
need to play basketball is the basketball and shoes.
This is why you have basketball appreciation month.
This is fucked.
Moments like this.
This is truly fucked up. Does he not know how to tie his shoes?
And it's
This
taking
could be
him a
very
while.
embarrassing.
This is
It
gonna
is
be a
taking him a
minute.
while.
This is gonna be a minute. I mean, you gotta tie him tight. You're
When
running
I tie
around.
my shoes, I don't bend over like that. I get down.
Yeah, you gotta get down. Take a knee. You gotta take the dad knee. Ooh, little pocket pass there.
Pocket.
Pocket pass.
Pocket like I tuck it.
Shout out to our favorite Sacramento neighborhoods. The
Pocket.
pocket.
Yeah. Oh, the
Um,
pocket. That's that's another area inside the pocket
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Greenhaven. Oh,
Ooh.
taking it to the rack.
Oh.
Boy, if any of these went down, it would
Yeah.
really
I mean,
help out.
Just more would be great.
More,
Some of
more.
them, but more.
Tell me you like it, Chicago Bulls.
Zach Levine,
Yeah.
freshly shoed. Denzel Valentine. Oh, it was. It looked. I love those ones that are straight onto the hoop and then just way too short or way too long.
I think
Love
I think from both teams now there have been like 6 consecutive missed baskets.
Yeah. Hey, you love those moments, right? Defense is such good
Yeah, and
content. That sentence worked in the end.
in an era where like no NBA team score less than 100 points, it's truly remarkable.
Chicago is not going to score 100 points tonight.
Yeah.
Sacramento might get there. Chicago not going to score 100 points tonight. Put it all on. Adam Sandler, Uncut Gems.
Yes.
Harrison Barnes, 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight, but couldn't miss one when it was most important. 69. They got the thunder sticks out. Do they call them thunder sticks everywhere, or just
They do.
Just Arco?
They do. They do call them
It's
Thunder
not
Sticks.
called Arco anymore. I'm living in the past.
They're gonna put a zoo there apparently.
Oh yeah, Sacramento wants a zoo, or there's some kind
No,
of.
we have a
hashtag.
zoo.
Yeah, but they want a different zoo.
I bought the zoo.
Oh, Matt Damon.
We bought a zoo. Yeah.
Matt Damon.
It's been hell.
Yeah.
I used all my Jimmy John's money to buy the zoo.
I did ask you how you spent your income. You were pretty dodgy about it. Now you're finally.
I bought the zoo. They keep saying things like it's not for sale, and we never agreed to that.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought you were asking for an autograph, and then you put a contract on this paper.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I did give them all my money,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just been tough.
Considering that you've only been working at Jimmy John's since
2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, because you weren't working immediately when the
Oh
last show ended.
no! Long training process.
Yeah, long training process.
A lot at the gun range. Yeah.
You gotta have that good marksmanship when you're threatening Jimmy John's employees.
And the Kings certainly don't have that good marksmanship, and neither does
Nope.
Kobe White with
Kobe
another
White.
miss.
big selling point in the NBA draft is that he's long range threat. And so far,
Oh, Harry Giles has decided to stop playing and sit down.
hey man, you ingest that much dough and red sauce. Halftime.
The Bulls are 7 for 33 from 3.
That's not good.
Jesus
I'll go on the record right now about how I feel about that. Not good. Kings up by 12. Feeling okay about that. Bogdan Bogdanovic. Hair looking a little long in the front. Did you see that?
Yeah, and it kind of goes like a little bit in the back.
Yeah.
It looks like Tom Curry or Ben Curry.
Who's that?
Two rugby playing flankers for
Oh,
the Sale Sharks, huh?
Yeah.
Folks in the chat, sound off. I'm sure you like that reference.
Mm-hmm. One sport that I haven't gotten into yet.
We're getting into the Kings tonight here on Kings Talk. We're going to a commercial break.
Yeah, but not us, just them.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
true. We never leave the air.
Yeah, we're on. This is a live show that keeps going.
So we got a big car. It's coming right at me. I'm pretty scared.
Yeah. Anybody just
Okay,
tuning in?
thankfully it stopped.
Anybody just tuning in, or maybe just arriving to the comedy club that they co-own?
Yes, exactly.
We
And
do kind of co-narrate the commercial.
yeah, maybe. And it seems like if you just walked in and you scared us. I am scared, but it usually goes better than this.
Yeah, no, I think this is pretty. I mean, I'm having a good time.
I don't think it's bad, but
I'm
I
having
just
a good time.
did
$219
feel
a month
like
for 39 months. Volkswagen can be yours.
did feel like I needed to start performing.
Hey, you ever work out from a lower angle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do these guys. So
Whoa.
does this lady.
Ooh.
I'm waiting for a single above or high angle. That's
Whoa.
flat. That's flat. Okay.
That's a flat.
That's lower again. High?
High.
Straight
Whoa.
on.
Ah.
Straight on.
The only way is through.
There's no rhyme or reason to where these angles are coming from. It's it's upsetting to me.
The only way is
You shoot
through.
from underneath to give your subject power.
Right.
You shoot from above,
Make them small.
make them smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the rhyme or reason? Where's the rhyme or reason? Shooting from below there to show tenderness or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
no.
Fish on the
What
wall.
could this possibly be a commercial
Did their
for?
kid die?
Oh, going to the hospital. Yikes.
Remember the glittery fish book?
Yeah, and he had a
Yeah.
special scale, and he
Yeah.
Well, he had a lot of special scales. Then he had
Mm-hmm.
he only had one because he gave them to his friends.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Watch out. If you're heading to preschool soon.
Why does Kaiser need ads?
Yeah.
If I'm sick, I'll go there.
What are you, Sutter? You
Yeah.
pizza shit.
Pizza shits.
Taco Bell's $1 thing.
Why does Taco Bell need ads? If I'm hungry, I'll go there.
Yeah, that's true. But not Del Taco.
Why does
There's
sparklers?
not enough of 'em.
Why does sparklers need ads? If I need sparklers, I'll go.
And you only need them one time. It's called July 4th. It's a great time.
Oh man, back to Von Heusen,
Von Heusen, Mercedes-Benz of Sacramento dealers.
Rockland, and
El Dorado Hills. Kings still up 12 because nothing happened. There was a commercial break. Delivery of the game sponsored by Pizza Guys. There we go. That's the pizza that we like on this team.
Great pass from
Sorry to
Anthony
get
Tolliver.
upset.
It's okay. It makes sense. You're passionate with your words. I'm passionate with my dances.
Harrison Barnes is the pizza guy tonight. 6 for 11 from the field. 2
Oh.
rebounds. Hey, he's the starting forward for the
Tickling the
Kings. 2
twine.
rebounds. We're fine with that. 15 points, 1 steal. Pizza guy. Whoa, that was a
Whoa.
font. That was a font.
Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes. Hey, beard? Someday, bud.
Haha.
Oh, man. You know,
Like a
I don't want to rag on
prepubescent,
him. He'd probably
Adam
beat
Morrison.
the shit out of me if he
Oh,
tried.
dude, he'd probably beat your ass so fucking hard.
Yeah. Do it for Jesus.
Yeah.
All right.
He's a big Jesus guy.
Big emphasis on big. And then
Yeah.
another emphasis on Jesus. And then
Yeah,
another
yeah,
emphasis
yeah.
on pizza guy. Kobe White stepping in the line.
Kobe White trying to cut the gap to 10.
Hey, anything will work. Makes the first.
Yes, anything will work as long as it goes through the basket.
Yeah, hey, put the ball in the basket. That's some kind of
That'll work
score,
for
man.
us. Coach Jesse, how we looking in the chat or
Yeah,
music?
Chat. I feel like chat was a little more invested last time. That's fine.
Kobe White 1 for 8.
From the-
Yikes.
and 1 for 8 from the field. Not ideal. Hey.
Hey, I feel so nervous that John's here.
Well, that's okay. Bogdan.
Not sure why that changes the dynamic, but that's all right.
I don't know.
Just feel like I need to explain what things are
Yeah.
That's fair.
and
Yeah.
what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like yeah, did you cut the mustache again? Or bring it down? How many
There
I
we
couldn't-
go.
I don't remember the first mustache.
We're
being
back.
that Short.
We're
That-
back.
Flavors.
That is
Flavors.
some Burt Reynolds flavor right there. That's
So I don't
Hit
know what
top
you
to
guys
bottom.
have planned for 9 days from now, but sometime in the middle of the third quarter, Court Hansen did wish that you guys were covering, quote, the big game, unquote. So is it
Super Bowl.
bowl talk in
Bowl talk.
in 2 Sundays? Probably
man.
not. You guys probably have other things to do.
True story. My son, big 49er fan, also recently employed at an unnamed TV station. Also bought some
ABC 10, baby.
Hey, the news you trust. Is
The
that
news you
motto?
can
Is
use.
that their motto? Anyway, also big fan of a little Australian musician named Courtney Barnett.
Oh, what?
Yeah. My son loves Courtney Barnett.
And the San Francisco 49ers.
yeah, the San Francisco 49ers.
What a weird
what
kid.
What cultural range, right?
Yeah, what a
Really
weird-
sounds like a
Well,
dignified
it seems
fellow.
like you're proud of him. I think he's weird.
And not very close with him. Anyway,
Just fucking
in-
weird.
uh,
You know what
so-
kind of
so-
music I like? Toby Mac.
Toby Mac. Bring it up. I'll talk through. So, sight unseen, saw a good deal on some Courtney Barnett tickets up in Sonoma. Bought 'em. Good deal. February 2nd. Didn't think twice about it. Now, not only does my son have those concert tickets on February 2nd, the 49ers, his favorite football team, are playing that Super Bowl on February 2nd. And he was possibly scheduled for work on that February 2nd. It's going to be a weird day. Well, so because my son has a lot of conflicts, I'm actually going to be going. In his stead, yes. The pants might not look that loose, but boy, aren't they. Oh, ouchie. Oh, ouch. Oh, spin that ball. So thank you, Coach Jesse. Thank you, Toby Mac.
We got another car commercial.
How many
Kings fans,
cars?
have you gotten a car yet?
If you have not bought a car by this time, what have you been doing?
Advertisers
How many
think
deals,
you are a
how
supple
many
market.
families do we need to show you enjoying their cars?
We got pizza. We got cars. That's about it.
So that's almost all we've shown. Oh, and the unspoken chiropractor commercial.
Oh, yes. We do not need to go back to the chiropractic commercial, which thankfully only played once.
Yeah. Woo! Oh, Toyota.
Toyota ends February 3rd. Toyota's
You
over.
want a Toyota? don't
They're
you,
going out
son?
of business.
Hey, you ever wanted a square burger?
Dave's single. Maybe you should meet up, guys.
Maybe you should get on Tinder or Bumble or whatever.
Tinder, Bumble, whatever. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, Christian Mangle, Facebook dating. Have you
Christian
seen that?
Mangle.
Have you seen that? They gave
That's
up on their partnership with OkCupid. Now there's Facebook dating.
Oh, this is a good place for our stream to stop. Just on a handshake. Oh, both of them stopped.
Oh, okay. This looks
Well,
like
this is fine.
looks like a problem with our host service. We'll see if that. We'll see if a refresh. Nope. Okay, we're good. We are good.
Yeah, back
Thank
in business,
the
baby.
Lord. Play your violin. Make your rice and chicken. What is this commercial?
It's for Goya.
Oh.
Goya. If it's Goya, it has to be good.
Oh, man. Here comes the Old Spice multi-sport man.
King's Talk. Fourth quarter time.
You know,
King's Talk.
I'm not.
We're gonna rhyme. King's Talk.
Talk.
Can't fight the feeling. King's Talk.
Talk.
The Bulls are reeling. King's Talk. Old Spice commercial. King's Talk. Fuck.
Walker, Herschel.
King's Talk.
Dallas
Cowboys. King's Talk. He's also my
Mike
boy.
King's Talk.
Basketball. King's Talk. Gonna win it
it
all.
all. King's Talk.
Little Asian child.
King's Talk.
The shampoo is mild. King's Talk. New shampoo. King's Talk. I recycle you. King's Talk. Businessman and his ward. King's Talk. We'll never get bored. King's Talk. Recycling. King's Talk. Bicycling. King's Talk. Authentic fans your way. King's Talk. Authentic fan Friday. King's Talk. Drumline. King's Talk. Fine wine. King's Talk. Benny the Bull. King's Talk. Incredible. King's Talk. He's doing the Bernie. King's Talk. He's voting for Bernie. King's Talk. Game summary. King's Talk. We just showed this.
We just saw
It was the pizza guy's delivery of the game.
He's
and now
also
he's
the
doing this
Toyota
again.
game summary man.
Oh, God. Did anyone else play?
Zach LaVine, 4 turnovers.
He almost had as many shots as he had points. It's terribly inefficient.
Yeah, it's not efficient at all. He's not a good player.
How
But
could you
he'll
be
having a
so
good night.
inefficient?
You know, you got to put him in that Jamal Crawford, Lou Williams role.
Jamal Crawford could get buckets right now. He's like 44 years old.
Yeah, not on a team though.
He's
It's
a
crazy.
walking bucket.
Walking bucket at your local YMCA.
Yes, he's going on a tour.
Giving your youth pastor
Zach
some
Levine,
work.
triple covered inside, and says, "I'm the best option."
And now is upset that he's fouled, but he no call. And he's getting teed up.
Oh,
He's
tee him up.
upset.
Tee his
him up.
ass up.
Tee him up.
Oh,
Tee him up.
yeah.
Everybody at home,
He
give him
came
that
in
tee.
soft with that.
Give
You gotta
him-
come harder with that
give him-
tee.
yeah.
Yeah, everyone at home throw an F in the chat, then throw up a T.
Yeah, F.
F in the chat, T in IRL.
IRL.
Bogdanovich.
Sinks the free throw. Thank the
Oh.
Lord. 13-point lead,
The
longest of the
Kings
game.
were 3-19 in their last 22 games coming into this one, but it seems like the Kings Talk magic has found their way.
Yeah, they will instead be 4-19 in the
That's
last
right.
23.
Things are looking up.
5-19 in their last games, including our first Kings Talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zach Levine can't believe it.
He's so upset. Tee him up. Tee him up.
Team up again.
Tee him up.
Do a little one. Do a
Do a
little,
little
T.
one. Do a little. Little tee.
Either come in hard with it or do a little one.
You ever done a wait? Someone else. Jim Boylan got a technical too. This is insane. This is a technical town.
Technical town, population me. And the mayor is
I am
the
gonna-
ref.
I am gonna tee you up.
Don't tee me
But
up.
he doesn't leave. He doesn't live there. Population's still just you.
Don't tee me up. And don't tickle me. I've
I've
been low-key worried about it. Okay.
I haven't forgot. I'm gonna pull it out at some point.
That's what they said before I did a 2A in college.
Hey, I'm glad you've changed your life for the better. Bogdan,
I have. I'm working at Jimmy John's.
considering
Bogdan.
Bingo,
Oh!
bingo bango drains the thingo.
And if you
7
don't like that, you don't like King's Talk.
and
That's okay.
Zach Levine's
The Bulls haven't scored in 4.5 minutes.
It doesn't look like that's gonna help him win.
That's longer than it takes me to make my morning smoothie.
Hey, out with the two
From
ways, in
start
with
to
the smooth
finish.
Out with the smooth.
This is a league where no one scores under 100 points. They're at 75 with 4 minutes left.
Hey, you know what?
Disgraceful.
Shouts out to the Kings defense.
Yeah, big time shouts out to the Kings defense.
Ironclad all season.
Bogdan's haircut is insane. It's
It
very
is weird.
pointy. He
It
looks-
is weird.
yeah.
It's not normal. It's
Yeah.
not how his hair normally looks.
Sometimes I
that
forget
often.
he's
Serbian. Right?
yeah.
Oh, off the front rim. Zach Levine's clearly rattled by his own failure.
And I'm rattled by the rush. It's a pavement song.
Love that. Authentic February all month long.
Authentic January all
Another-
month long.
Another week, basically.
Yeah,
All
all
right.
month long. All
Kojo
month
bringing the ball
long.
up. Is De'Aaron out of the game, considering that it's basically over?
Hey, it's never over with this bunch.
No. So if De'Aaron is out of the game, unless he got injured, which we might have missed, why are all the other starters in?
If he got injured, I
No.
really hope we did see him.
Yeah, I would. I mean,
Oh,
hey,
Kojo.
Kojo from Zoko. Too much Soko.
Sipping on the
Too much
Soko.
Soko on that one.
Watching old videos of Lilo.
Hey,
Oh,
and
no.
Stitch.
Yes.
And Stitch.
Corey Joseph loves Lilo and Stitch so much.
Yeah.
But you do a
Big
really
fan.
good Stitch.
Huh?
You do a really good Stitch
Yeah.
voice. No. You do a really good one.
Oh, yeah.
You say
know.
his catchphrase.
You're right. I didn't give my heart to that.
Yeah. No, that's a good one too. But you do Stitch. You know what I'm talking about. From Lilo and Stitch, you do Stitch, and he says Stitch bad. So if you could say Stitch bad.
Stitch bad?
Yeah, he says that in Lilo and Stitch too.
bad.
No, that's your David Stern.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you do
Stitch bad.
now I don't know if I can do it to correct you because that's what Stitch sounds like to me.
It's like book.
But it goes like Stitch bad. That's how he talks.
It's
He
in the
goes,
back of the throat.
Stitch
That's right. I
bad.
forgot. Thanks for jogging my memory. Stitch bad. No, that was Ray Romano.
that's
That was
Homestar Runner. That's some guy from Homestar Runner.
My honest favorite.
Stitch bad.
Oh, I hate my wife. My brother's tall. my parents live across the street.
That's Ray Romano.
Yeah. My brother's tall.
I'm falling down a well. My brother's tall, and also I'm Kermit the Frog.
Oh,
Next home game against the Thunder.
No, hey, shouts out
Thunder
to the original Kings
and the
Talk opponent.
Thunder.
Down under.
Kings and the Thunder. 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 And the Thunder. Kings versus the Thunder. Out of
Pay
the
for
top
your-
10 rock songs of this
pay-
past decade, 4 of them were Imagine Dragons.
That's
based on plays.
That's insane. That's insane.
It's insane that no one joined in with me on my Thunder song. That's what I'm saying.
that's Bud. I gotta be honest with you. Not a big learner.
Not a big learner,
of the
period.
Imagine Dragons
Hey,
discography.
whatever you're fucking talking to me about, I just got to be honest, I'm not a big learner.
Do you-
So I know what I know. And
Hey, big
Harrison
dog,
Barnes
Harrison
slamming
Barnes.
it home.
Hey, you know what? That was a pizza guy dunk.
That was Pizza Guy delivery of the game and also the Toyota player of the game, Harrison Barnes.
Go.
Oh, whoa.
De'Aaron Fox is unstoppable when it comes to balls being thrown near him. Zach LaVine
Surely one of the
working
best
on
in the game.
Kojo.
Oh.
You know, I agree with this Luke Walton decision. You got a big lead. You don't need Buddy on the floor. Don't put him on the floor.
Yeah, but definitely take De'Aaron out, right?
Yeah, it's yeah. He does this a lot.
He
puts
does.
He
He's
keeps
not
the good players.
He's
in
not the
game.
smartest guy. Like, this is where Kyle Guy and, like, Justin James should be playing.
Kyle Guy might be in Stockton for all I know.
No, he's here. I saw his gummy ass.
He's got some gums, man.
He's got some serious
He's
gums.
got
And it
some
sounds like
Jack
I'm being
White
rude if they
fucking
show
gums.
this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's all gums.
They'll show him smiling. They never.
They
miss
better
that.
not. I hope they don't. I don't even know if he got to eat his locker room deep dish.
The Bulls.
They're
reserves
entering
are
the
being
bench.
put in
Yeah,
here.
well, we're not going to empty our bench.
No.
SMDB. Shaking my damn butt.
Speaking of shaking the damn butt, Super Bowl next week. J-Lo,
Which we're
Shakira.
not doing. We should stop promoting
Yeah,
it.
we're not going to be able to do Super Bowl talk. But it will be a fun halftime show. You can bet on who's.
Yeah,
performing
guys.
the
Hopefully
halftime.
you wrote down all of
all of
Rick's bets, so
bets.
you can watch along at
Yeah.
home. Don't enjoy the game. Don't enjoy the dips or the chips or the commercials. Just
No.
agonize
Follow
over
along.
whether Rick's gonna have a
It's
place to
gonna
sleep.
It's gonna be a very weird day for me. I have so much.
Are you going? Is your son going to the Courtney Barnett concert?
Yeah.
Or is he working?
So my son only works night shift.
It's so hard to do the
So-
son thing.
So his son is
Your
actually gonna
son's
be
working night shifts?
Yeah, the night.
That's when
he's-
all the news happens.
Yeah. So yeah.
We should do one of these late at night. Well, I guess we can only do them when the Kings play.
Yeah, that's true. Unless we pull up the Kings Talk Throwback Thursday game.
That'd be fun. I feel like we get the same amount of viewers.
Yeah. And it doesn't even have to be a game from a Thursday. We
It's
don't even have to
basically a
do it on-
podcast at this point.
Yeah. And we're fine with that. We'll download this. We'll rip
Well,
this
actually, it's
audio.
not a podcast because I need a dance. That's really the only thing
Yeah,
I
you did
feel
make
like.
a long dance.
That's the
and
only-
I did vocally react. You could just imagine what the dance is.
That's the only thing I
2
feel
minutes
good
to go.
about it.
All the Kings' best players still on the court.
So
despite
wait,
the game.
your son's going to Courtney Barnett?
Yeah. Courtney
'cause-
Barnett starts at 7 in
So
Sonoma.
my son, big Packers fan,
Really?
lost $250 on the game this weekend, and
Oh, I'm
he
so
watched
sorry
it.
about
He
that.
watched it at a bar in San Francisco,
Oh,
just getting screamed at and shoved by people because he was going to a Middleditch and Schwartz improv show
wonderful.
right after it.
Wonderful. Love those two gangly folks.
Yeah. So similar to your son, I guess, going to the Courtney Barnett thing.
Hey, you got
I don't recommend it, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
or my
you-
son passed along.
Would,
God,
would,
this
would,
is so hard.
would he have recommended
It's so
it?
hard. I
would
feel
he
like
have-
I am my son sometimes.
Would he have recommended it if the Packers had won?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So no,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
game starts around 3:30. Courtney
Yeah.
Barnett show starts around 7. There will be some kind of opener. So my son planning to get to Napa ahead of time, watch a Super Bowl, some kind of bar in Napa.
Oh, wow.
And depending on how long it's going, it goes longer than a regular football game.
Definitely, because
Maybe
super long.
missed the opener. I don't know. We'll see.
The opener of the football game.
Yeah, they play a slightly smaller football game before
They
the
put a
Super Bowl.
peewee. They put a peewee team out there. De'Aaron, stop! Or no, it's Justin James. Thank goodness.
Yeah, just
Warm up. Get him in the game. Look at
Yeah.
him. He's ready.
Let's get some JJ. He's pretending to jump
He's
rope.
dancing too.
I promised I would dance. at
That's
the
Kyle
Kings.
Guy, the guy he's talking to.
All right, here's Greg Napier and Doug Christie.
Doug
Greg Napier,
Christie,
self-centered.
why would you think that yellow goes with that?
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't go anything. it
Dress
just
nice
pops.
like us.
Yeah, hey,
Dress up for
big
this.
ballers on the front row.
Big ballers. We put numbers on the board.
Yeah, big ball, blue ball.
Ballin'.
Buddy Hield, showing a little highlight package for Buddy Hield here.
Ooh, splash.
5 for 9 from. He just responds to not
Ooh,
starting.
splash,
He's,
yeah.
he's better not
well,
as
we
a starter.
we nagged him pretty hard.
Hey, yeah, you know what? You gotta you gotta pull on the teats to get the milk.
Yeah, you can't
That's what they
make
say.
an omelet without a few nags.
I love the end font there.
I love that this is like the first time I heard you laugh. The end of the fourth quarter.
Really? I've
Yeah.
been laughing.
Oh.
I've had some laughs.
Oh,
I've had some
no,
giggles.
no. Oh, why we do need to use the gun, which I introduced earlier, and we'll do that once the game ends.
Yeah.
Got a gun? Okay, it's not
Yeah.
annoying yet.
Not annoying.
Okay.
we missed this part. We tried to decide by age how long you can tickle someone until they get annoyed. How you feeling?
You're not really doing
I'm
it,
not
though.
good at it.
You're not.
I'm not good at
We
it.
need someone else. This doesn't feel right, because I
Alright.
am ticklish. Kyle Guy just knocked down a shot.
Kyle Guy, there's the gums.
He was chewing gum, too. He doesn't have enough gum in his mouth. Coach Jesse, could you tickle me, please?
Coach Jackie, you go. Here
Coach
comes
Jexy. Oh, aha, you're so Jexy. Ha ha.
JK and less.
Thank you. All right, here we go.
Alrighty.
Here we go, and start. It's already.
He is better at it.
He is so
He
much
is
better.
noticeably
Okay, it's
better.
not annoying yet, though. It's not annoying.
45 seconds left in this basketball game.
12 seconds. 12 seconds. And it's an
Air
air ball
ball.
from 3. Come on, Kings, break a hundo. No, my stream.
Oh God. A
Oh,
lot just
Anthony
happened.
Tolliver, Kyle Guy with the
Oh
ball.
man, this is
They
why
can
you
respectfully
wanted-
run out the clock, but will they go for 2 more points so they can break
Oh,
a hundo?
you know Kyle Guy will, especially with time left on the shot clock.
Oh, no.
Or maybe it'll be
no.
Yogi.
Are they just going to run it out and be respectful? No. we need
But then
to
they're going to play
get
hot
to
potato with the
100.
team turnover.
Right,
Say, I
because they don't
wanna-
have the turnover.
But
yeah,
it doesn't.
yeah.
It's a team turnover.
Just give it to Tolliver.
It's a myth.
He's
Yeah,
going to
give
die.
it-
He's gonna
his
die
life is
soon.
over. Oh no, the Rook's got to take it. Sorry, Rook.
Damn it.
Kings fall short of 100.
Hey, but the Kings are in the catbird seat. George, I'll text you back later.
George, if you're watching, hang on, hang tight.
hang on and hang
And
tight.
I don't want to say anything, but I mean, Sacramento should get on the horn, get you guys in here regular, because the Sacramento Kings are 2-0 during Kings Talk.
Hey!
Only
Thank
one
you.
thing. Only one thing will satisfy me after a Kings win. A little dancing to Toby Mac. Let's do this. a good night, everybody.